Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 3 of Katrielle, the Millionaires Conspiracy. Last time, we went to a movie theater, and we discovered that the romance film, it lost its part. The big finale was cut out of it because a bird took a crap on it. Not because a fan wanted to preserve Rector's work, wanted to preserve his legacy. No, it was basically just bird crapped on the film because it was fed popcorn. Anyways, you're probably wondering what's going on with the music. Well, funny story about that. Basically, Twitch does not really like the music that plays in this game. And as such, for the past 2 streams, I have been dinged. Basically saying, oh, no, we're gonna have to mute these parts. And as such, Twitch is basically, we're like, you know what, we're gonna do some auto, you can't publish your streams, that sort of thing. So basically, well, I'm fighting back with basically just, they don't want me to use the music from this game? Fine. I'm just gonna use the music from a horrible NES game, basically. You think I'm gonna use music from good games? No, I'm not gonna solely good music from good games, or even relatively bad games on this game. No. So as such, we're going to be doing this. Anyways, so yeah, get ready to hear this song for 3 hours straight. But anyways, you may have noticed that at the end of the last stream, I ended it off right in the middle of a conversation block. Well, apparently you can't save. So I basically got to the end of it, and it was basically more or less just, oh, find my kitty cat! Find my Rexy Wexy! But anyways, yeah, no, Rex is not a cat, basically. They're trying to do the red herring. But basically, the thing is that it's not a major plot twist because just like in the last case, it's just Katrielle uses one thing. That's not even a clue. But this just feels creepy.
Oh, look at this portrait!
What's up, pussycat?
There's a puzzle behind this picture. Do you see, Cheryl? Why don't you try to pound out the answer?
That's right. That's right. Even the puzzle theme's gonna be. This is the puzzle theme now. This is Professor Layton, motherfrickers. Yeah, it's basically the exact same one as the first one. Oh God, what have I done? What have I done? Okay. Boom. Okay, let's see if I can get this on the first try. Okay. Okay. Okay, and pass. I was 1 cake off. Okay, I'm just gonna do this because I don't really like these. I don't really like the Robot Cake 2 puzzle. I really don't. I don't like the Robot Cake puzzles, period. Just sorry for being a little grumpy. Like I said, just hearing this song, this is doing it to me. Okay, Katrielle, Millionaires Conspiracy puzzles. There we go. Get my guide up. I know this may make me sound weak, but hey, this makes things a lot easier on us instead of me just trialing and erroring through several puzzles like this. I've never been good with puzzles like this, you know. Okay, let's see where it is. Yeah, this is definitely something, all right. Okay, step-by-step solutions. Okay, I was on the right track. Right robot. Left robot. 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 Oh crap. Right robot. Okay, I somehow messed up with that step. Left robots. Okay, apparently I got a step wrong. Hey, it doesn't help with just right, left, right, left. Okay, right robot. Left robot. Right robot. Okay, left robot. Right robot. Okay. Left robot. Right robot. Left robot. Okay. Right robot. Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay, right robot. There we go. There we go. Right robot. Left robot. Right robot. I said right robot. Left robot. Right robot. Left robot. Right robot. Left robot. Middle robot. Right robot. Left middle. Okay, there we go. I regret nothing.
A good puzzle is something you have to chew over. That was too easy.
Okay, let's see. Yes. I bet Alec Lipsky wishes he had some robot help once in a while. Well, I certainly wasn't expecting to find a puzzle behind a painting, or be made to solve it.
There are puzzles everywhere in the world, Cher. It keeps us on our toes, doesn't it? Or in your case, on your paws.
I thought this was some kind of pillar. Then I thought it was a bomb. And then I finally realized it was a grandfather clock.
I do like the ticking of a good old grandfather clock. There's something soothing about it. This is quite an antique, I think. I wonder if it has some special significance to Madame Doublee.
Okay, no, Madame Doublee just has a giant hitbox. Nothing.
Look at the intermingling of the bold brushstrokes and the delicate composition. This must surely be a famous work of art. Isn't it more usual to have portraits of ancestors and the like on display in places like this?
Would it hurt to put up just one dog picture, would it? Coin. That's an impressive light. Makes the obvious angle of pose look a little shabby.
What a splendid chandelier, quite magnificent. The light from the chandelier makes the beautiful furniture and decorations look all the more impressive.
Yeah, really, Mike, the greatest moment, just the moment of rest, the moment of repose, is that 1 second when the music actually pauses before it loops again. This must be what hell is like. Basically, playing Professor Layton, playing Katrielle, Millionaires Conspiracy, while this song plays non-stop.
So, Madame, perhaps you could tell us what it is you'd like us to do.
Naturally, that's the whole reason why I asked you here. It's really quite simple. My poor Rex vanished yesterday, you see. You simply have to find him for me.
I see, and this Rex is the Rexy Wexy you mentioned before, I presume?
Yes, my beloved pet. Oh no, Rexy Wexy is much more than a pet. His family, I tell you.
And you say Rexy Wexy vanished?
That's right. Oh, it's too awful. I've looked everywhere for him, but he's nowhere to be seen. Oh, Rexy Wexy, where have you gone? It's a mystery, Miss Layton. A complete mystery.
Please don't trouble yourself, Madame. When I investigate, I leave no stone unturned. We will find him, even though I will turn up every unnecessary stone. Gosh, remember the family missing? How terrible for you. We'll track down Rex without a moment's delay.
Oh, please do. I'm simply beside myself with worry.
So, Madame, I'd like to ask you a few questions about your missing pet, if I may.
Yes, of course. I shall do anything I can do to assist. Oh my goodness.
What's the matter?
Look at the time. I'm terribly sorry, but I have luncheon engagement. Really? Really? Here she is going about how Rex is apparently family, and she's so distraught, and then she's like, if I got lunch, screw you, Rex, you get to die in the streets. Dear me, my appetite isn't up to much at the moment, but one must keep up appearances, no matter what. Can't you just put in a phone call and say, hey, I'm kind of going to be late because I'm dealing with a lost pet? I'm pretty sure the people would understand, especially considering how lax people are in this universe. Where first case, oh hey, just Big Ben's hand dropped by a guy and then was replaced by just a wafer cookie. No repercussions whatsoever, just an apology and wafer cookie to the ambassador. And then basically second case, just Merlowinda, she gets no reprimanding at basically abusing the police, having them go on some scavenger hunts like, oh, Merlowinda, you are so brilliant. Just diverting police resources to just go to do it on a wild goose chase. Really, what if during that night, just someone was legitimately dying, just someone gets shanked in the street, they don't have anyone to cover for it, and then just like, or someone's dead in the streets, and meanwhile Hastings, he's just trying to find out this wild goose chase. Meanwhile, someone's dying in the street, they're like, my killer! I know what they look like! Oh, I'm sorry, our main detectives, they're out just solving this case of the mayor. And then case 3, basically, this long-anticipated premiere, it's ruined by the film being cut. Meanwhile, the employee gets no disciplinary actions against him whatsoever. Basically, no reprimanding, no, hey, don't let your bird crap on the film! Or just wipe the film off and don't cut it. But no, instead they're like, let's just splice in this footage from the olden days. Just really, I'm pretty sure that no moviegoer is going to be like, hey, great, you just spliced an entirely new film section. Meanwhile, in this case, it's like, no, can't touch lunch. Can't touch lunch.
Just a moment, please, Madame.
I would naturally assist you in the search if I could, but these busy lunches are quite unavoidable. You could take 10 minutes. You could be 10 minutes late. I'm sure they're not going to die. I'm not sure they're going to die of anticipation. Just tell them why you're late. And just spend 10 minutes to answer Katrielle's question. Really, I don't even think it would take 5 minutes. Still, I'm confident I can rely on you. You'll find out Rexy Wexy for me, won't you? Now, do excuse me. But wait. She was the one who asked Katrielle to come. She arranged for this visit. She couldn't have arranged it for a better time for her if this luncheon was so important. And I just noticed something. Katrielle's pupils are the same color as her face. Katrielle's pupils are beige. That's not natural. Well, the Great Dame really gave us a lot to go on there, didn't she?
Yes, the creature's name is about all she actually told us. This is going to be a challenge. No clues, no nothing. Well, it's far from ideal, but we'll just have to work with what we have. We'll just wing it like always.
What we have? We have nothing but a name. And a stupid one at that, especially for a cat.
There's no such thing as an easy job share. So where do we start, Detective?
Frankly, Katrielle, you could have fooled me. What with how often you make food your primary focus. You're like a raccoon. Basically, Katrielle.
Oh, the nation's reputation is in peril? Oh, I must eat at this one bakery and shop at this one shop.
You're still on that, are you? Alright then. We start right here in this room. The foundation of all good detective work is investigation. We need to sniff out more information about this Rexy Wexy.
Well, you're in charge, Sheriff, so let's start investigating.
Let's see if you can do better, Shell. Let's see if you can do better than my queen. But I swear, this song is gonna forever be ingrained in my head.
That just looks like an antique. It's rather understated, but I expect it's worth a small fortune.
And let's not forget the obvious, the whopping great stuffed cat sing atop it.
It's cute, isn't it? I wish I had one.
Yes, add it to the mess of a desk. Add it to the pile like some Jenga piece. Hey, maybe that cat would cause the pile to fall over onto Katrielle. A guy can only hope.
I think so, don't you? Oh, yes, of course. Though it could never rival you, Miss Dad, actually.
Frankly, Ernest, if I was there, I would throw that stuffed cat right at you. It's strange, though. Cats are usually very destructive creatures. But there are no signs of scratching or gnawing on any of the toys.
No claw marks and no teeth marks.
Aha, so Rexy Wexy is an upper crust kind of cat. Scratching and gnawing are beneath him. It's too good for him. It's not good enough for him.
Oh, jolly good, Shell. You were like a real detective.
I swear this song, though, this song. There's another cat toy here as well. They're everywhere.
Ooh, that reminds me of a puzzle I know about cats.
Yes, the legendary.
That reminds me of a puzzle.
Parody cats. These 10 cats need to be divided up into pairs in accordance with the following rule. There should be 3 pairs of cats of the same type. In other words, the same shape and coloring. If a cat is wearing a ribbon, the other cat in the pair must also be wearing a ribbon. Okay. 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 Same shape and coloring. The other cat in the pair must also be wearing a ribbon. Okay, these two are going to go together. Okay. Okay, 10 cats. These, okay, pairs. There should be 3 pairs of cats of the same type. In other words, okay, 1, 2, 3. I think I have it right. I just want to make sure. You never can be too safe. I mean, you just gotta make sure. Okay. This song, though. This song, I apologize. I apologize 1,000 times over. I truly am sorry about this. I am sorry. Okay, yeah, got it right away. I just want to be sure, because with Professor Layton games, they always mess with your head, you know? Yeah, but managed to get it quickly. Okay, parody guy's been added. 36 puzzles, hooray.
Very good, sir. That should earn you a doggy treat.
Oh, well, you know it was nothing, really. And better yet, why don't you, instead of dog treats, why don't you reward Churro by actually working on his case?
So, in the most prominent position at the center of the room, we have a large bunch of flowers and a soft toy cat.
Which just goes to show how much he adores cats. Surely. Sorry about that. Just needed to check on something else. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to double check that I wasn't missing anything.
A cat lover.
Not one cat statue in front of this nice face. Not even 2. Not one cat in front of this nice face. Not even 2, but 3. Meow does she sleep at night. With puns.
Each cat has a slightly different expression on its face. One interesting decoration. Which cat do you like the best? Me.
No, I do not. Frankly, I would rather take frankly, when it comes to cats, if given the choice between you or another cat, I would be choosing a saber-toothed tiger.
Madame is very busy, you know, every single day. Yes, as a matter of interest, what line of business is she in?
Finally, the mystery is solved.
Oh, Madame is a consultant of a multinational retailer with 27 different departments selling everything from cat food to expensive jewelry.
Gosh, that is a broad range.
Yes, so she really treasures her time with Rex. You see, she's such a soothing influence on her. He prevents her from unleashing her destruction upon the town.
Finding Rex would soothe me too at the moment, believe me.
Well, I think we've explored the hallway here enough, don't you?
Madame Doublee certainly has a lot of cat toys around this place, that's for sure.
Yes, gosh, if she's this much of a cat lover, Rex must be spoiled rotten.
It's not much of a deduction, but I suppose that's about the only tale this room tells.
Well, sir, do you know where Rex is then?
We've looked at a table and a desk, and she's telling me if I know where the cat is. Yes, yes, I'm sorry, Katrielle, if we lack the voices in your head. I think we're going to have to broaden our search.
It's like looking for a needle in a haystack, though. This mansion is simply vast. Where do we start? Excuse me, detectives. I hope you don't mind me interrupting. Madame did say she was happy for you to look around the residence if it would be of help. Thank you very much. I wonder, could you tell us which room Rex spends the most time in? Yes, of course. That would be Madame's parlor. She gets a lot of sun, you see. Rex always enjoys napping in the sunshine. I see. We'd like to investigate the room if we may. Although I imagine it's been cleaned and made up since Rex's disappearance, has it? Oh no, Miss, Madame was very clear on that. So you must leave the scene completely undisturbed, she said. Perfect. Could you show us the way then? Certainly, Miss. Follow me.
Cat toys and ornaments. Okay, sorry. Put that there. I'm sorry, just this music is just messing with my head. Okay, new location. Okay, let's get going. Get out of here, get out of here. Go, go, go. This song is gonna drive me mentally. It's gonna drive me absolutely crazy by the end of the day.
This is Madame's parlor. As I explained, she did say she wouldn't mind if you needed to look around. I must only ask that you be careful of the furniture and ornaments. It's very expensive, you see.
But can it buy back my sanity? Gosh, my palms are sweating just hearing you say that. What about the fruit? What about the fake fruit in the bowl? Is that real?
Yes, one more thing. There's actually a picture of Rex in here which may help you. Just over to the left there, do you see?
Why don't they specify? So that's who we're looking for.
You know that Rex is a boy, I presume. Yes, we realize that, thank you. I hate it when he goes missing. I do hope you find him quickly. Don't worry, this case is in safe hands with myself and my detective assistant, Agent Shirley here. Shirley, miss, is that short for Shirley? No, actually, Shirley is my dog's name, and he's a he. Oh, how interesting. Your dog is a detective as well. Cheryl, I do hope you find Rex soon. He's, very special, you see.
Woof.
Pretend to be a normal dog for the maid's benefit, are you? How considerate of you. So then, let's see what we can discover in this room. Isn't it a lovely space? It's so warm and inviting.
I've got my eye on those plush sofas myself.
So this is where Rex spends most of his time, which means we could very well discover an important clue in here that will lead us to the missing animal's whereabouts. So get on with it, go boy, find a clue.
I thought I was in charge of this investigation. Stop trying to take the lead.
Until the manager at the Layton Detective Agency, sir. You work for me, remember?
No, you work for him, technically, because he wanted to be a client, but you instead have employed him as free labor. Katrielle, I don't know if this counts as worker abuse or animal abuse. The fact that you're holding him hostage. I think this would, frankly, if Rex was a human at one point, I think this would constitute as human trafficking. It's a dog's life. Good luck, Cheryl. I'm sure you'll find something. I love how Ernest doesn't even try to object. He's just so infatuated. He's just so bound to his simp honor that he's just not even trying to support Cheryl.
Come along then. There's no time for things here. We need to have a good look in there.
Yeah, basically, I love how they don't let you look at this picture, you know? The actual picture of Rex. They're like, oh, hey, why is there a picture of an iguana here? No one's questioning that. Meanwhile, this Katrielle wants to look at all the cat statues. Oh, and you know why, basically, this pisses me off. You'll know by the end of the case why this pisses me off. Come on, let me grab. Okay, what the frick is that? There we go, hidden puzzle. I knew there was one here.
Oh, there's a puzzle. Look, one of Madame Doublee's, I suppose.
Are you going to try and paw at it? Traveling bookcase. There's a photograph of a strange bookcase where up and down don't seem to make sense. Okay, sorry. To arrange the books as in the picture, what is the minimum number that would need to be glued to the bookcase to keep them in position? You can't squash books by placing them by jamming them up together, by the way. Okay, this photograph strange bookcase. Okay, we're up and down, don't see that makes sense. Arrange the books as in the picture. What is the minimum number that would be needed to glue it into the bookcase to keep them in position? Okay. Okay, watch how the answer is 0. Basically, when it comes to this game, a lot of the time it's like, oh, the answer is 0. The answer is 0. You must not deny it as 0. Yep, exactly. 0 bookcases. I was right with my guess. Like I said, when in doubt, just pick 0 as your answer. It's like the classic saying of, oh, multiple choice test, pick C. You did it. The bookcase is lying on the floor. You would just need to place the books in the right position, and there would be no need to fix them anywhere. Exactly.
Yeah, I solved it. Shall I write the answer in the book? This book here?
Oh yes, deface Madame Doublee's books. I'm sure she'd be delighted with that. Yeah, I like how this is done. Yeah, and this is done right after Katrielle's told that everything in this room is super expensive. Yeah, Katrielle writes her puzzle answers in some legendary tome that there's only one copy of.
You're right. Puzzles are no fun if you don't work out the answer for yourself or use lots of hint coins.
Okay, anyways. Next one. Picture of cat. This cat looks like it's putting on airs.
Oh, I think it's Champion. It has a dignified and refined look.
Anything else to say? Anything else? Okay, same exact answer. Okay, dignified looks. Airs of dignity. This is gonna mess with me. This song. You get to listen to this. This is the Professor Layton song. And then watch how Twitch is still like, nope. Nope. Oh, whoa. You thought you were gonna escape us? No. Even though I did play this a little during my stream last night and there wasn't any issue. Don't you think this thing would make a great pillow?
What a cute toy. Just look at the funny expression on its face. I wonder where they sell these. I thought it felt rather smooth to the touch. It's made of pure silk.
That would frankly, if I would touch that, it would burn my hands because I do not deal well with silk. It feels like I'm touching fire when I'm touching silk.
Books about economics, international affairs. Madame Doublee appears to be a very learned lady.
There are books written by Madame Doublee herself on the shelf here. Gosh, they look awfully complicated. Have you seen the riding trophies? Do you think they're hers? Surely it's the horse that deserves the trophy more. Frankly, I think that horse deserves a page in the obituaries after that sort of race.
There are some rather exotic looking fruits here, though some appear to have been nibbled at. Presumably Rex is doing.
Because cats are so well known for eating fruits, aren't they, Pinstripes? Maybe it was a bowl of fish.
Perhaps Madame Doublee was hungry and couldn't resist taking a bite.
Because well-to-do ladies are so well known for their lousy manners. Come on, people.
Well, can you be certain it wasn't her?
They're made of plastic, most likely. I don't think this learned lady who has more money and who could buy and sell you, Katrielle, I don't think that she's resorting to eating fake fruit. Sorry, no, but I think it's safe to assume it wasn't her. I mean, I'm pretty sure probably, I think that's fake fruit. I mean, why would you have real fruit in that sort of bowl? Because, I mean, I don't think Because typically that's our bowls for a centerpiece. So unless you're buying fresh fruit every day to put in the bowl just to look at it.
Who would have taken a bite of fruit like this and then just left in the bowl?
Yeah, I hope it's fake fruit. It looks fake. Okay, next one. Is it just me, or does anyone else think this plant looks like it's been eaten?
I wonder why there would be teeth marks in a plant like this.
Well, I think you will find that while cats are carnivorous creatures, they do at times eat plants. So I expect this was Rex's doing. Really? Cats eat plants? Why would they do that?
To help them regurgitate hairs and other unwanted things in the stomach, or for nutrients. There are numerous theories. Although I'm not entirely sure they normally eat this kind of plant.
I swear, just this song. I know I keep saying it over and over again, but really, it's messing with me. Watch where you're treading, Ernest. There are some banana skins on the floor there.
Gosh, you're right. I'd probably have fallen flat on my face if you hadn't warned me, Cheryl.
And notice how Katrielle was completely silent there. Goes to show you that Cheryl, this mysterious dog that Ernest has known for only a couple of nights, a couple of days, is already a better friend to him than Katrielle.
You wouldn't expect to find banana skins left lying around in a place like this, would you? No, it's a little unexpected, but it seems reasonable to assume that someone ate some bananas and dropped the skins here.
Presumably Madame Doublee, seeing as this is her parlor. Another woman who can't be bothered to tidy up after herself. A cat? Kindred spirit?
I'm not that bad, Cheryl. I don't leave banana skins lying around.
Yes, you just pile everything. No, you just throw them on your desk. But I like how the first guess is that Madame Doublee is this utter slob. Come on, go in the hole. In the hole. Okay. I like how, why is Katrielle even entertaining that theory? Yeah, that Madame Doublee's just throwing trash in her house.
The French door is looking out over the Ghana jar. Yes, the lock doesn't close properly. A gentle push and this door opens.
Well, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to work out what that means. Obviously, there's a good chance that Rex escaped this way.
So, how's the case shaping up, Cher? Have you managed to deduce where we'll find Rex now?
Well, it's not exactly a lot to go on, is it? An open door and some banana skins? But if I had to deduce the missing cat's whereabouts from the available evidence, I'd have to say,
yes, Cher.
I'd have to say, that Rex slipped on the banana skin and flew straight out the open door. Sadly enough, that is a more sound theory than anything that has ever come out of Katrielle's mouth. Which means Rex is in the garden.
Brilliant, Cher. A great deduction based on what we know so far. We should go and search the garden at once.
How's that then, Kat? I'm earning my keep now, aren't I? You're actually finding evidence. You're making theories. You're not obsessing over food. You're doing better than Kat. I would prefer Shirtle as the main character.
Well, I certainly agree that we should go and investigate the garden. Come on.
Can't give him anything, Kat. Can't give anyone any semblance of encouragement. Not in this house.
Remember, if you'd like to see a picture of Rex, it's just over here.
I like how she doesn't even point the picture out. She's just like,
picture over here.
Okay, anyways. Garden.
I say, what a bizarre garden.
I've been for walks in parks smaller than this.
Well, Rex could be hiding anywhere in here, so we'd better start looking.
Okay, is this the puzzle? Nope, just Royal Reserve tea.
Well, look at this. The table is set for afternoon tea already. How convenient. I expect this table is already set, so it's ready whenever Madame Doublee decides she'd like to take some tea.
Well, no obvious teeth marks in the scones or sandwiches, so I don't know if you see gay cat. Okay. Is this some kind of giant bird cage?
What a delightful spot. I should love to sit here on a lazy afternoon and read a book. Now, this would be a perfect place for an afternoon nap, in fact.
There we go, puzzle.
Oh, I say, miss, there's a puzzle hidden among these flowers.
What's a puzzle doing at a place like that?
We may never know, but that doesn't stop us trying to solve it. Ernest, would you do the honors?
Shoe shuffle. The shoes by the front door are in a complete mess. Tying them up so that they are in the correct pairs. Move the double-ended arrow between the various shoes using the directional buttons and select to switch the two shoes at either end of the arrow. You can switch left and right or up and down, but you only have 9 shuffles in total to get everything straight. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Okay, sorry. Have to think about this, Okay, perfect. Okay, and... No! Stupid controller. Okay, this should be relatively easy, just... Okay... Swap. And there.
So, in conclusion... Still no patch on Miss Layton, of course.
You did it! See, with just a little effort, things can stay tidy around here. Why don't you just pick up the shoes directly and just place them where you need to place them?
Very good, Ernest. Well done.
Thank you, miss.
Thank you, miss. That was a rather delightful little puzzle, don't you think?
Okay, Fountain. I'm thirsty. You think anyone would notice if I had a drink from here?
The sound of running water is very soporific, isn't it? Especially with the hot sun being down. Oh, it's so cool. Ernest, give me your handkerchief quickly.
Frankly, yeah. Katrielle dips that handkerchief in the water and then rubs it across her sweated brow. Ernest keeps that handkerchief forever. He never washes it. He basically keeps this dirty handkerchief in his pocket, and it starts to reek of mildew because he just refused to properly dry it or wash it, and it's just getting all wrinkled up, and it's starting to really smell. Got thrown in the fire at that point.
That's another way in and out of the property. Not so grand as the gates we came through.
Look, it's a bit broken at the bottom.
You're right, Shell. Perhaps it took a blow from a football or something when children were playing out in the streets.
No, soccer. We're calling it a soccer ball. It's soccer ball. Soccer.
I imagine it's hard to stay on top of the repairs with a property this size.
I'm sorry. Okay, let's search around some more. Okay, anything else? Anything? Oh, yeah, this right here. One of the few actual clues in this case.
What a wonderful array of different trees and plants. Oh dear, what am I treading on? Ah, snake! Calm down, Ernest, it's just a skin. A snake skin? I hate snakes, I hate skins. I feel sick. Haha, I'm not sure that it's a snake skin, actually.
Oh no,
miss, please don't pick it up, even on a stick. It's all part of investigating, Ernest. You can't be squeamish about these things. Now, let's have a look. Oh, it's just a skin, but you're right, miss. It's hard to tell if it belonged to a snake or something else.
In a garden this size, there are bound to be 1 or 2 adlers.
Sure, please. Oh dear, I hope we don't have to be here too long.
Yeah, thankfully at this point in the game, the cases actually move along at a relatively quick pace. Already halfway done. Thank the Lord. Okay, halfway done.
Well, we've conducted a thorough search of the garden now, but there's still no Rex.
Where could that cat have gone to?
Ah, I see. Agent Shell is thinking. Well, what have you deduced?
I'm forming a picture of what might have happened based on the evidence we hear in the garden.
Really wizard job, Shell. Ooh, this is exciting. Do tell us, Mr. Combs.
Well, as we know, Rex slipped on the banana skin and shot out the open French doors. Then, in the garden, he encountered a snake. The shock made him flee from the garden through the broken side gates. How's that for detective work?
You mean Rex isn't even on the grounds anymore?
That would be the general idea, Pinstripes. Yeah, we have looked high and low and found nothing.
Gosh, that's going to make tracking him down rather more of a sticky wicket. Well, we can't give up just because it's sticky or wickety. If Rex has left the grounds, then we must follow.
Alright then, let's head back out onto the streets. If the cat isn't used to leaving the property, then he's probably not too far away.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Well then, let's see what we can find out in the streets.
Okay, let's go.
No cats that look like Rex out here. Rex, your mummy's worried about you. Come home.
Mummy?
Madame Doublee.
She's human. Rex is a cat.
Does that mean she can't be his mother? Oh!
What?
That's what I call Katrielle. I call her mommy. Yes, mommy. Yes, mommy. Yes, queen. A cat over there. Look, do you see, miss?
Let's see Cocky Jogger. Do you want to run together? We could. Just start out with an easy 20k if you want to break yourself in easily. The one time I can't play Cocky Jogger. Cocky Jogger.
Break myself in? I think I'd just break myself.
No.
Oh, no, that's not Rex. That's some other cat. Screw the other cat.
Different colored fur and everything.
And it's far too skinny. The cat of a worthy owner like Madame Doublee wouldn't be skinny like that.
Agreed. Let's keep looking. Ah, detectives.
Alex, good. I'm glad we run into you again. We're searching for our cats. Have you seen any?
No, yes. I see many cats in these streets. What kind of cat you look for?
He's called Rex and he's white all over. He's from a rather well-to-do house and looks the part.
No, I have not seen cat like that.
Oh, what a pity.
Well, we've been all around the streets by Madame Doublee's mansion now, and still no sign of Rex.
Cats are fickle creatures, that's the trouble. Tracking them down is always hard. What's our next move, Agent Shell?
Our only option now is to widen the search. If we are lucky, maybe we'll find a clue at least, even if we don't find Rex himself.
Alright then, let's do it. Let's start looking together without looking further afield.
Okay, anything?
The steel gate seems to lead directly into the gardens. Oh dear, the bottom of the gate appears to be broken.
Ow, I thought I could get through the gap. You've been feeding me too much, Pinstripes.
That way you don't escape, Shell. I don't want you escaping my lady, my queen.
Okay, no, I want to get... No! Oh, sorry.
Oh, hello. Yes, fine, thank you. What can I do for you?
Sorry for stopping you like this in the middle of the street. I just wondered if you'd heard of the new maze craze.
The new maze craze? No, Ernest, do you know about such a craze?
No, I can't say I've heard about anything like that. Just to be clear, I'm a dog, so no. Oh, well, I tried it, you see. But it's a bit too hard for me, so would you like mine?
Oh, thank you. Yes, it sounds interesting, I must say.
I thought you looked like the sort of person who'd want to give it a go. Here you are, then it's all yours.
That's a very kind of you. I look forward to trying it.
Yes, out in the bound minigame. It can now be found. It's a puzzle game. We have to help Cheryl escape. Frankly, Charles' life is a purgatory, and it's just one big maze. Okay, let's get out of here. I swear this song.
We've looked all over the place now, and and still not a whiff of Rex or any clues as to his whereabouts.
We need to try and think where we'd go if we were cats.
Agreed, but I'm a cat, and I don't know. Well, I think they generally like small, enclosed spaces and high up vantage points. But there are hundreds of places like that around here.
No point sticking it out, sticking our tails between our legs and giving up. Let's take another look around. Okay. Mailman? Dear me, you haven't been looking for Madame Doublee's residence all this time, have you?
No, we found it thanks to you. Now we're looking for Madame's lost cat. Have you seen a lost-looking feline around here, have you?
She's lost her cat. Oh, what a shame. Well, I'm sorry, but I don't think I've seen any cats, no. I must say, I haven't heard she kept a cat. I'll have to tell the ladies at once. This is big news. I shall have to consider getting a little pussy of my own. I think if Madame has one. Okay, we already did a puzzle there. What's this? Okay, yeah, we already did that. Okay. There's a van parked up there. Sorry. Cannot talk. This is what happens when I have to listen to the song over and over again. The song started driving me mad. I've been listening to it for 47 minutes straight. And that's not even counting the time that I spent having to configure the volume with this song. Speaking of which, I'm sorry if the volume sounds a little off. It's just never done this before, to be honest.
It would appear to be delivering something. Hiya! What are you up to? Anything exciting? We're looking for a cat. Escaped from Madame Doublee's residence, it seems. Doublee, the large lady who lives in the large red mansion over there. She tried to lure me in with candy and then tried to put me in the oven, but I escaped. Yes!
No! What if she overhears you cats?
Don't worry, she's not around at the moment.
And then she just slides in, not even moving her feet. Why do I hear boss music? Where did the sun go?
You haven't seen a cat around here, have you? Yes, I have. Really? So I just saw it over there a minute ago. Hold on, I'll go bring it over to you. This could be a case closed. Let's wait and see, shall we, Ernest? Here he is. Look, isn't he terrific?
Meowie. This could be the one. At a push, it sort of looks like the cat in the picture, doesn't it?
Wishful thinking, Cheryl. Wishful thinking. No, sadly, this isn't Rex. It was very good of you to try to help, but unfortunately, this isn't the cat we're looking for.
No.
Oh, well, Sir Kitty, what do we do? Come on with me.
No.
Hey, where are you going, Kitty? It ran straight over to that van. Perhaps that van is carrying something the cat likes the smell of.
Ugh, sorry. I had to burp. The fish market. Wake up, you two! That's the fish van! Look! There's even a fish logo and the words fish mark on it in capitals! How much more clues do you need?
Gosh, you're right. The cat must be following the fish, he said.
In which case, maybe Rex went after it too.
Let's investigate. Yes, miss.
Investigate the van. Oh no, the cat is gone.
Oh, there it goes, the van. Wait, please, wait!
And then Ernest starts chasing it down. Please, you have to stop. I have to get her to like me. It's the only way. And then Ernest grabs onto the bumper, and the driver's just trying to throw him off. You can't get rid of me. My sipping gives me strength.
It's true enough. Come on, we'll have to get you on foot. We'll now be able to catch a vehicle, Miss Layton. Says who? I'm going to ride on your shoulders, Ernest, and you're going to take me to that vehicle. Your simping will be your fuel. Can't catch it too fast. It was an impossible task, Miss.
I got really, Ernest, you chased after it with her. You couldn't have said to yourself, you know what? I'll let her do the craziness. She doesn't want me as her assistant, so might as well let her dig her own grave. Okay, anyways. Time to call it a day, I think.
Never. Katrielle Layton doesn't know the meaning of the word give up.
Just like how Ernest doesn't know the definition of simping, even though he lives it. That's two words.
Then I don't know the meaning of it twice. If we can't borrow the van, we'll just have to find someone who knows where it's going.
You know, if you thought of that sooner, we could have saved ourselves a lot of lung ache.
Never mind, let's just focus our energy now on finding someone who knows where the van might have gone.
Yeah. Give me a puzzle. Give me my puzzle.
I say, excuse me, do you know anything about the van that was just parked here?
The van? Vans like that on the bay of my existence. We've been puzzling over this sticky van issue. That's right. The vans like this have been the bane of my life. We've been puzzling over this sticky van issue back at the station for months. I'm sorry if the voice is off. I can never really remember all these voices. Tunnel vision. We need to use this truck to get through the... We need to use this truck to get through to the other side of the tunnel. But the truck is just a little bit too tall and it won't fit. It looks like it would get through if a little something was removed from it. But what? You're not allowed to break the truck or take off anything that isn't normally removable. Give your answer as a word. Okay. If a little something was removed from it. Yes, if we remove some air from the tires. But I need to check. I need to double check that it is air from the tires. I need to double check. Because basically you take it out and it's air. Air from the tires. That is what my thinking is. But I want to make sure because basically this is Katrielle's world. Okay, yep. Just wanted to double check.
If you'll entertain my idea here. Thank goodness I got that right.
Okay. The low tones of this song are starting to get to me. They're starting to make my stomach a little woozy. You did. By removing a little air from the tires is all that's needed. Just don't let it out so much air that the truck can't move. Yippee, Argentine beef.
Oh, that's smashing, that is. Well done. Now I can finally get me mind back on the job. Now then, Constable, do you think we could get back to the matter hand? Oh yes, Miss Layton. Was there something in particular you was wanting to speak to me about? We were wondering if you might know where that van that was parked here before would have gone to. The one with the fish logo, you know? Ah yes, the fishmonger's tin can. That one comes straight from the wharf, I believe. The wharf? Just near here on the Thames, you mean? Thank you, PC Beat.
Could be that Rex hopped a ride on that van and has ended up by the river then.
To the Thames, team.
Okay, bye bicycle. Go. Thames. Oh, thank God. No!
Here we are, look, this is the wharf.
Gosh, look at the boats coming and going.
If we weren't investigating a case, it would be a lovely spot to sit and watch all the activity on the river, but aha! Look over there, there's our van! By golly, you're right, miss. What a piece of luck finding it straight away like that. Let's investigate while we have the chance. It could drive over again at any moment.
Oh yes, of course. I often see vans driving themselves. Come on, go. In. Okay. Let's get a puzzle from you first.
Hello, partner. Hello, I'm very sorry, but I'm really not interested in Biopapano. I found one in the mansion. It speaks voices into my head. It communicates with the voices that are already present in my head. Okay, no problemo. Maybe you like this cute funny puzzle instead.
Happy bunnies. Some rabbits are playing in the field. The rule is that they have to go between the two other rabbits whenever they move. And it looks like they all want to end up on the patch of flowers. Help all of the rabbits find their way to some flowers. Select a rabbit to see where it can go and decide which one to move where. You can't move the same rabbit twice in a row. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I have to think about this a little. Yeah, just want to double check. Okay, sorry. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I hate puzzles like this, I swear. Okay. If only the rabbit could just jump there. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. Nah, that's not gonna work, Freaking rabbits. Okay. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay. Let's put you down here. Okay. Okay, I'll put you down here. Okay. Nah. Put you down there. Down here. Come on. Freaking rabbit puzzle. It's kind of odd how they have you undo it. It's kind of weird where basically if you have it selected, it does the previous move. It doesn't let you just undo the first move. It's weird like that. Okay, you know what? I'm going for the guy. I'm sorry. Call me weak, call me whatever. Okay. Happy bunnies. Okay. I was on the right track. Actually, no, I was not on the right track. Okay. Down here. I said down here. Okay, down here. And there we go.
This should do it, I think. And that's how it's done.
Okay. You did! Those bunnies look at me now. By taking turns moving the two bunnies anti-clockwise, this puzzle can be completed in 5 steps. 40 puzzles.
Thank you, that was a cute puzzle. You were right. You did! You solved the puzzle! You are a very clever solver of puzzles. Now let's see how you dance.
Wow, even my nose can smell that sweet scent.
These crates have probably come from halfway around the world, haven't they? Some of these crates look good in the office, don't you think? Shabby chic is all the rage, or do they just look shabby?
Can't be any worse than your desk. Okay. Okay, let's start the skylights. Strongman statue.
The Thames is so wide, it's actually quite some distance to the other side, isn't it? I wish I had my camera with me. It's a lovely view, don't you think?
Rexy Wexy couldn't have made it that far, surely. I mean, with a name like that, I'd be surprised if he can tie his own shoelaces. Oh, really? Coming from the guy who was given a pun name off of Sherlock Holmes? Thank you. Okay, was something else selectable?
Arr, what a grand waste of time.
Oh, has there been some kind of incident here?
Oh no, I wouldn't be calling it an incident now. All that happened was I was after loading everything onto that ship back there when a snowy white cat jumped out from the hold.
A snowy white cat?
Arr, that's what I said. Jumped out like a tiger, so it did. Anyways, now they're thinking there could be more cats dying on board, so they're doing a full-blown search. It'll be getting away, I tell ya.
What happened to the cat that jumped out at you?
I'm blessed if I know. The daft thing bolted off at a fair speed, so it did.
I see. Well, thank you. You've been very helpful. Pooh, what a pong. You'd certainly know what this van is used for, wouldn't you? It's dark and dingy, cramped and fishy. It's like being inside the belly of an enormous whale or something. It's very invigorating.
Say, in what way?
Rex. If you're in there, yeah, come on out now.
Nice try, Pinstripes, but it's not going to be that easy.
Perhaps he's already slipped out of the van and gone somewhere else. It's a busy place, this wharf, isn't it?
There's 2 people here. 3 if you count the... 3 if the truck driver's still in there. But I don't think so, so 2 people.
Look at that boat that's just about to leave now. What do you suppose that's carrying? Bananas, I think, probably imported from overseas and now being delivered to somewhere else along the river. I do like rivers and boats. I'd love to jump on one now and sail away. Oh, well, miss, if you will, I will.
Ernest, why? You don't make yourself look better. You make yourself look worse at each turn. And the sad part is, it's only going to go downhill from here when it comes to Ernest's character. Leaving a dog in charge of the business? Good thinking, team. Good thinking. I trust Charles solving my case than Katrielle.
I'm sure you could handle things, Cheryl.
Well, obviously I could. In fact, the Sherlock Holmes Detective Consultancy. That almost sounds believable.
You'd have to move the office to Barker Street, though.
Are you mocking me? Ah, what's that?
It's a dog barking, isn't it? Can you understand what it's saying, Cheryl?
It caught me off guard. I didn't catch what it said.
Really? Even with those enormous ears of yours?
That's right. Even with my enormous dog ears.
Oh, well, if you didn't hear, it can't be helped.
Maybe something's going on over there. CzarThwomp can't talk.
Yes, you could be right. Let's go and investigate.
Okay, let's go.
We met before, I think, haven't we? Or haven't we? No, maybe not, actually. Or maybe.
Yes, we've met. On the last day of the Riverside Festival was.
The Riverside Festival. Now you mention it, I think there might have been a festival going on by that name, yes.
Gosh, I don't know if we'll get much useful information out of this chap. Oh, I'm sure we will. Don't worry. I mean, I can barely remember what I had for dinner last night. But you don't worry about my state of mind, do you?
No, because Ernest is completely oblivious and simps for you.
Actually, did I even have dinner last night?
Knowing you, Cat, you probably had half of the street. You just inhaled half the street like Kirby. As if that's up for debate.
So, what are you doing down here by the river? A spot of fishing, or just looking for company, is it?
Actually, we're looking for a missing cat. You haven't seen a white cat around these parts recently, have you?
Yes, I've seen it all right.
Really?
Oh, hurrah! We found records at last. Well, hopefully.
Look, it's just over there now. Oh, wait a minute. Where'd it go?
You're not talking about... That's actually a dog, Mr. Fisher.
Now that you mention it, I'm not sure if it was a cat I saw. Perhaps it was a catfish, or was it a dog?
Ha! It looks like we're no closer very much after all. I think it must have been that stray over there. We've heard barking before, don't you? Vagrants are in your area, sir. I mean dogs.
I heard that. Alright, leave the yapper to me. I'll find out what he's so excited about. Make no mistake, I'm not scratching my head over a puzzle. Never.
If you'd like me to solve a puzzle for you, please just come straight out with it and ask for help.
Solve it, Marie, never. But if you're interested in trying for your own amusement, then be my guest. No need to be shy. Em and the hamsters. Here we have 11 hamsters. If they're all left together when their cage is being cleaned, they'll start to fight with each other. So they need to be separated to their own individual spaces using just these 3 enclosures. Okay. 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 There we go. And nope. Okay. I'll move this over here. And okay, what am I missing? Okay. I have them all in enclosures. Okay. Oh, yippee! Yeah, we get to do this thing. Okay. But wait. The thing is, if the hamsters are just... Why wouldn't the hamsters find the cage then? Okay, let me just see what the guide has to say. Let's see. Okay, where is it? Em and the hamsters, hem all in. Em them all in the hamster. Boop ba doo ba doo ba doo. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I think I got this. There we go. Bring in the circle. Okay, put it right below here. And then, finally, put this triangle. Okay. There.
This should do it, I think. Any mystery or
Okay.
solved.
You did it! They seem fairly calm when they're eating. Perhaps they didn't need a separating after all. Well, there you go.
They're all done. Are you happy now?
So that's the answer. At last, ahem. At last, you've managed to do it. Well done.
You did just want someone to solve it for you, didn't you? I thought as much. This must be very useful for tourists. There's a map to show them where they are and what's around.
Tower Bridge is to the left, and London Bridge is to the right. Well, yes, but which paw is left?
It's rather funny, isn't it? You can live in London your whole life and still be unaware of some of its tourist attractions.
Excuse me, have you got a minute? What's happening, Hound? You don't look like you've missed any meals lately. Yeah, I get fed. Thanks for the concern. Actually, me and my friends here are looking for a cat. Have you seen any around? This place is crawling with cats, Hound. I bumped into more than I can count just today, even. But if you're looking for a fatty of a puss, then that's wine all over, then, well, maybe then I can help you out. Yes, that's exactly the cat we're looking for. Really lucky, huh? Well, Hound, that white cat just went shooting away from the wharf like a cat out of hell, huh? Where'd it go? Where did it run to? Chill, Hound, chill. It hasn't gone far, but it's in a tricky kind of place. A tricky place? What kind of place? See that huge bridge over there? The cat you're looking for bolted out of the wharf and straight to the top of that. It did? What did you go all the way up there for? Well, now, Hound, that would be because of me. That's what all that yapping was about before? I prefer to call it barking, not yapping. You see, when it bolted off the wharf, it woke me up, and I was having a sweet dream, Hound, a sweet dream. Then that stupid dog trod on my tail and startled me. And you got angry and chased it, haha. Sorry, Hound, never occurred to me a fellow canine would be looking for that clumsy Mog. Well, never mind, you couldn't have known. Anyways, Hound, what's the deal with you? Your owners got you doing their detective work for them or something? That's rough. Tell me about it. I have no idea how I ended up in this mess. I swear, I feel like my ears are going to be bleeding by the end of the stream. I mean, at least I'm not bored, but no one even says good boy to me, despite all the hard work I put in. Well, if you ever get sick of being bossed around, you can come and hang out with me, Hound. Us strays have got pretty good. It's a dog's life, right? Thanks, I'll remember that. You take care now. And then knowing Cheryl's luck, he would be immediately captured by the dog catcher and then would be euthanized because Cat wouldn't want to pay $10 to get him out of the pound. No, Cat would completely forget. She'd be busy eating at the bakery. Why are we supposed to do something and then Cheryl's getting euthanized? Is everything alright, Cher? Yep, I don't know what that dog's name was, but I'm calling him Bingo. He says he saw a fat white cat. Really? That's wonderful. Does he know where it went? Apparently it climbed to the top of that tower on the bridge over there. I suggest we go and fetch it down before it runs off somewhere even harder to reach. Good idea. Come along then, you two. Let's hurry. Yes. Yes, before it gets to a better game. Okay, white cat. Okay. Final destination. We're almost done with this case, believe it or not. Cat, up there, cat.
How to get itself all the way up there?
Good gracious, we must help it down at once. What if it fell? What if we didn't get paid?
Alright, everyone, let's just move along, move really, really slowly so we don't scare it. Don't remind it that it's in this game.
Everyone else in London seems to be doing them, so we thought we'd have a go at a puzzle too, but it's so hard.
Yes, it's so hard. Can you solve it for us, please?
Puzzle 52, running on empty. This bus the bus only has 3 liters of fuel left. It's going to run out before it reaches its destination. There are 10 people on the bus at the moment, and it can travel 5 miles on 1 liter of fuel. For each person that gets off the bus, it can travel 1 mile farther. If all the people get off the bus and 2 liters of fuel have been added, how many more miles can the bus travel? 0. It can travel 0 miles because the bus is completely stationary. The bus is unable to move. But basically, I need to double check. Because God help me, if I don't check it, it's gonna be like, it was 500 miles. It can go to the ends of the earth. It can go to the ends of the earth and can just yep, 0 miles.
I've seen how to solve this now.
Because if the driver gets off, then not even the driver's moving. You did it. If all the people get off the bus, there's nobody to drive, which means they can't drive any further distance at all.
There, does that help?
Oh, wow. Yes, you're the best. Now we can enjoy seeing the sights again. Yes, that buzzer was really doing our heads in.
Top of the morning to y'all. My dirty nose for a story led me straight here to the bridge today. I knew something was up. And there it is, a cat. That's what's up now. How can we get that board thing down?
Throw your camera and knock it unconscious.
All the cables that support the bridge are so thick and sturdy looking, aren't they?
You could dangle 100 of me from those cables and they wouldn't break. I would have thought, so don't go trying it.
It's an elegantly simple construction, isn't it? The bridge epitomizes beauty and engineering.
Okay. Ain't going. Anything?
The railings must have been repainted. They're sparkling still.
When you look at the river beneath us, it's quite a ways down.
If you look carefully, the design is actually rather intricate and exciting.
Puzzle time. How do we get a cat down from all the way up there?
Don't worry, Shad. There's a simple way to recover things from high places. Throw Ernest at it. Ernest, get it. Fetch it, Ernest. Yip.
Stair blocks. Stack all the block boxes to make a stairway with no gaps from the start point to the bottom left to the top of the cliff on the right. People can only climb steps one level at a time and cannot climb steps of 2 levels or more. Remember, there must be no gaps underneath any of the blocks. Okay. Okay, let me just do that. Okay, nah. Okay. Let me put this here. There. Okay. There. There we are. Yes, I know, no gaps. Yeah, too bad we can't have no gaps, otherwise... That's a no gap requirement, otherwise things could be made a lot easier for us. Okay, yep, remember there can be no gaps underneath any of the blocks. Okay. Okay. Boom. There. And I tried. I tried my best. Okay. But my best was not good enough. I am aware of this. I am aware. Okay, let me think. Like I said, I'm sorry. It's a little hard to think when you're hearing da 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 bum ba da bum bum. Okay. Yeah, I swear I'm just gonna get numb to this. I'm gonna get numb. Okay. And no gaps, because God forbid we have any gaps. Okay. Crap. Okay. Put this down here. Okay. I'm going insane. I'm going absolutely crazy with this. Okay. Okay, let's try something a little different, shall we? Okay. Yeah, you know what? It's coming out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My brain is mush, and I'm hearing this song. Give me some mercy, darn it. Give me some mercy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I came up with it. I came up with it. Yeah, because you don't have to basically make it like that. You can actually make it where it's actually not from left to right. Okay. Okay, come on. Let me grab. Thank you. Okay. Can't you just Jenga climate? Jenga climate. Just Jenga climb up the thing. Okay, I'll use the guy for real this time. Yep. Okay, do not judge me for this. Do not judge me for my sins against the puzzles. Okay. There. There. And finally. There we go.
This is an interesting one. And that's how it's done.
Yes, you did it. Now there's a stairway right to the top of the cliff. So you can just sit your fast down and eat apples. Durian ice cream, haunt us, will you, with the durians? It's not a case without durians.
Meow, meow.
Phew, safely back in the ground. That was a paw in the mouth moment.
Now we just have to ascertain if this cat really is Rex or not.
Of course it is. It's the spitting image of that photograph at Doublee's place.
Perhaps, but there's something not quite right.
What's this, your gut talking again? Look, it's even got some piece of snake skin or whatever it was stuck to its fur.
You're right, Shell. It's just like the skin we found shed in the garden. Well, that eliminates all that. Surely this must be Madame Doublee's Rexy Wexy.
Come on then, let's get him back to his owner as quickly as possible.
Oh yes, I can't wait to see Madame's reaction. She'll be over the moon. Yes.
Gosh, hello there, Miss Tate, if I'm not mistaken. The mayor's secretary from Guildhall. Fancy bumping into you again.
Thank you for rescuing my cat.
I beg your pardon. Did you say that it's your cat? It isn't Rex?
Yes. Well, no. I mean, this is a cat.
That's alright. I'm getting my voice screwed up. Well, I can see that it's a cat, yes.
No, I mean, it's my cat. I just call him Cat.
Ridiculous name.
Oh dear, I haven't upset your dog. No, don't worry. He's just admiring the name. So this cat is your pet, Miss Tate? Oh yes, definitely. I mean, well, she has a red ribbon and a red collar, so I'm sure. I found her at the wharf, you know. I I suppose that's why she always sneaks onto boats. She probably thinks to steal my fish on them. I suppose, well, maybe, I'm not sure, of course, but, well, that would explain what she was doing on the banana boat.
So we've got the wrong cat.
Well, we still rescued it from danger, didn't we? Yes, thank you again. We'll have some stern words with her about sneaking onto any more boats. Yes, I think that would be wise.
Not reading that again.
Gosh, we've been chasing the wrong cat all this time.
I don't believe it. I was sure we had the right animal.
The right animal? Where did we slip up, I wonder?
Well, all we can do now is keep wandering around the city looking for more cats. Great.
More cats, more cats.
The worst part is I thought I actually cracked the case. This is a real blow for Agent Cheryl. I hate to admit, Cat, but I think you were right. Gut instinct is what sorts dogs from pups when it comes to detective work. No! Why? Yes, it's one of those ones where it's like, you don't obey Cat's methods exactly. You die. You get shot into the shadow realm. I'm all out of ideas. I think we're going to need you to act on one of your hunches if we're going to solve this one.
Well, perhaps.
Wrong owner. Help me. Is that your head working or your gut?
I think I've almost worked out where we went wrong. What do you mean, miss? For a while now, I've had the feeling there's something fundamentally wrong with our investigation.
And yet, Cat, instead of just voicing a potential theory, she basically just says,
you know what, maybe this would actually be a little better.
no, instead of being civil about it, instead of treating others like their opinion matters, and that just this is a collaborative effort, she's like,
I'm just gonna watch this case burn, just so that we show I was embarrassed beyond belief.
you've had a feeling, so it's your gut then.
As I said, sir, I prefer to call it miraculous instinct.
Seriously, this feels like some sort of knockoff Ace Attorney ability. We get Phoenix Wright's Magatama. We get Apollo's perception. Athena's ability to hear emotions with her and use psychological analysis on it. And then we get Katrielle, who's basically like, and also Edgeworth and his logic. And then we get Katrielle, she's like,
I just go off crazy hunches. And miraculously, I'm about to pinpoint where we made a mistake. Are you sure, miss?
we better put our heads together, Pinstripes. While her gut's busy rumbling.
If only we were looking for a dog, I could probably have tracked him down.
A dog? That's an interesting point, Cheryl. Madame Doublee never actually said that Rex was a cat, did she? We just assumed that because of all the cat decorations and toys at her residence.
You're right! How could we have been so stupid? And with a name like that, of course Rex isn't a cat. Rex is a dog.
I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
Iguana!
A iguana?
I thought it was strange for someone who loves cats so much not to have any cat food in the house. But the nibbled plants, the teeth marks on the fruit. Yes, it's all unmistakably iguana.
Then why were you going on with 500 clues of cat? What are the cats? Wrong owner of the cat. Cat merchandise. Basically, just everything is cat related. And then basically, and meanwhile in the house, Cat and the rest of the crew, they're looking around, they're investigating. And meanwhile, they don't notice the iguana photo. Just like, no, this is the one that says out of the room. We're just kind of going to notice it. Instead, we're going to look at the doors and the books.
But she loves cats, doesn't she?
She had all those cat decorations and things as a way of controlling Rex. To stop him finding his way into parts of the house she didn't want him in.
How did you come up with that with this evidence that you have? None of it points to that sort of thing. None of it. The only thing that really points to it is the basically the teeth marks and the skin. That is it. But yet the teeth marks are not included as a clue. Katrielle, basically, all of the stuff she's using is stuff that really was not included in the clue manual. Things that were not basically make or break the case. If they were, they would have been counted as clues.
In other words, she was using the fact that iguanas dislike cats to contain him without having to resort to a cage.
Oh, I'm starting to think I might like iguanas. Although, now I'm even more stumped. An iguana could be hiding anywhere.
On the contrary, if Rex is an iguana, there's only one place he can be. There.
In my bleeding ear canal.
We know he loves bananas. There were banana skins all over Madame Doublee's home. So, Rex is on that boat. I'm 60% certain of it.
Yes, not even fully certain. This is just really Katrielle. She's not even certain about her assumptions. She's just like 60% is good enough. It's a D rating. It's passing. Meanwhile, Professor Layton would be having an aneurysm if he heard that.
60%? Does that qualify as certain?
Not really.
And we are supposed to believe that this is some great detective that we're dealing with. Oh yeah, because basically, imagine if Sherlock Holmes, that book said, he was 60% certain about something. You think that would be solid? That would be solid deduction right there? No.
Oh, great.
Oh, it gives Katrielle a free pass. No. Oh, no. Why is this happening? This is not part of the cutscene music. Hopefully this music counteracts it. That look in that iguana's face, that's me right now. That's me when I play this game.
Darling, my precious Rexy.
It looks like it wants to die. It realized that it couldn't escape this game. It couldn't go to a better game in this, in this series.
I don't understand. I thought the white cat in the picture was Rex.
Oh, goodness me, no. Look, Rex's picture is there, underneath that big ugly cat.
Like I said, Katrielle and the rest of the group couldn't even look down at that. Yeah, great detective my ass. Can't even look down.
Bad boy.
I think he had good reason. Don't you?
I beg your pardon, young lady.
Don't you think he ran away because of all the feline trimmings around here? He can't stand cats. It's hardly surprising that he wanted to escape.
Oh, but that's because I can't stand the idea of locking my precious Wexy in a cage. He's family, you know. You don't cage family.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, Madame Doublee. Oh, I can't help you search for my lost pet because I have to go for a lunch outing. Yeah, basically, just really kind of hypocritical.
Don't you think it's even more cruel to deliberately surround someone with things they detest?
Well, when you put it like that, I suppose.
If you really love your pet as much as you say you do, you should swap all these cat knickknacks for iguana goods.
What a suggestion!
According to this letter from Madame Doublee, she's seen a great improvement in Rex's behavior since installing all the iguana decor. He's stopped soiling the furniture, and she no longer needs to confine him to particular parts of the house.
What an amazing turnaround. When an owner treats her pet right, great things happen. Isn't that right, Cat?
Too bad Cat hasn't learned that lesson.
No, Cheryl, it's not. Iguanas are just very territorial animals.
And so Cat continues just to abuse her first ever client.
With all the cat pictures and ornaments changed to iguana ones, Rex feels the house is his patch now, that his territory is established.
So that's the reason. Oh, Miss Layton. Brilliant as always.
Oh, please.
Yet she couldn't look down at that picture. And meanwhile, we're villainizing Cheryl. Cheryl couldn't see that picture because Cheryl can barely look up. I mean, Cheryl can barely see the top of that table. Meanwhile, Katrielle, she probably saw that picture. But yet she decided not to bring it up to anyone. Also, she could steal the glory of this case. But then again, go and miss 60% certainty. Seriously, 60% certainty. And meanwhile, basically, Ernest here, he's like, you're brilliant, going off 60% deductions.
So Rex was returned to his home, and Madame Doublee learned to care for her pet in a less oppressive way. Well, for me and my Layton Detective Agency, the successful resolution of this case led to all sorts of new inquiries. I say, look at this, miss. Since Madame Doublee told all her rich friends about how wonderful you are, we've had a number of new inquiries. I'll pop all the details up here on the noteboard for you, and you can choose which we're going to tackle next. Well, it doesn't look like I'll be taking a holiday anytime soon, does it?
Yeah, believe it or not, Kat, some people do actually have to work for a living.
I'll be glad to give you all the help I can, of course.
I really thought I'd be able to solve that Rex case, but I went up barking up the totally wrong tree. It's unbelievable. It's like the blind, lean the blind around here. How do you always manage to stumble on the truth, Kat? I just don't get it.
Now, Cheryl, if you think it's the blind, lean the blind, perhaps I should be training you to be a guide dog.
I'm not wearing one of those bright yellow coats.
Well, would you like to go out to dinner together before we become too busy with all these new cases? Rather, that's a smashing idea.
Save the game. Help me. Help me. New case has been added. Buy things. Pound for pound. Okay, case 5, 6, 7, 8. All there on the board. Okay, let's get going. Anyways, all these cases, they're going to be around the same difficulty. So anyways, let's get going. Case 5, Ghost Busted. Let's see how many I missed. Okay, only 2 puzzles missed out on. Oh no, I am so doomed. I am so sad. The White Residence. The White Residence, home to one of the dragons, is plagued by supernatural scares. Cat investigates.
Well, that's very odd. We're in the right area, aren't we? This is where Miss White said she lived, isn't it? Yes, according to the map, our house should be around here somewhere, but I don't see a mansion fitting the description nearby. Liza White is one of the 7 dragons, isn't she? That's right, so she's sure to have a very luxurious home. Now, where could it be?
Remind me again why she's asked us out here in the middle of the night?
She simply told us that she had a mystery she needs help unraveling. She specifically asked us to come at night, but she wouldn't elaborate any further. Perhaps she's very busy during the day.
What is it, Kat?
That suspicious-looking bird over there. Do you see her?
Oh, great. It's that Emiliana Perfetti from Scotland Yard. The perfect storm.
So it is. But I wonder what she's doing out here at this time of the evening. Let's go and say hello. It'd be rude to ignore her.
Thank God. No! I was enjoying some extended silence.
I say, I can hear a lot of laughter from inside the house.
Obviously, they're not playing this game. That family's probably enjoying some time together. No comment, cats? Anything from the chimney? Okay, coin. Coin. Puzzle.
Oh, golly, there's something in that tree over there. I can't quite make out what it is. It's too dark. Don't worry, Ellis. It's only a puzzle. What a funny place for it to be hiding.
Okay, I think we'll actually be able to get a second case done. Tree route. There's a bird in the middle of the forest, and it has a strange habit of flying from yellow trees to green trees to get to where it wants to go. Help it find a route back to the eggs waiting in its nest. Stopping off at every tree along the way. Select a tree to make the bird fly there, but it mustn't bump into or fly over other trees on that way. Okay. Okay, let's go over here. Okay. Boom. Boom. There. That is not in the tree's path. I'm sorry, it's not. Okay. Okay, we'll go over here. Okay, there. Sorry, getting things mixed up. Okay. Okay. Darn it. Yellow, there. Okay, I'm getting mixed up. Hooray, hurrah. Okay. Go here. Or maybe we have to go. Okay, there. Okay. Okay, start from this tree. Go to this tree. Go to that tree. Go to here. Failure! Okay. Go here, there. Okay. There. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me just check. Okay. Come on, why can't the lines intersect? There. 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 Okay, the lines can intersect. It just decides what it wants to intersect. Okay. Can't do anything there. Okay. Having an issue. I'll get this. Sooner or later, I'll get this. Okay. Ah. There we go, there we go. Okay, I was just taking in the wrong direction. Or this tree will be the curse of me. Okay. It doesn't. It touches a branch of the tree. It just touches a branch of the tree. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to get frustrated because I'm hearing this song over and over again. Okay. Okay, yeah, now I'm seeing it, Okay, there. I was overthinking things. This is what happens when you're having to hear the same song over and over again. Feel my pain. Feel my pain at 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night. You did it. I'm sorry, I didn't read it all.
It just goes to show you, Ernest, if you don't turn over every stone, there are bound to be puzzles you miss. Oh, yes, miss. I'll turn over every single stone I see from now on. Twice.
I've just been visiting a friend of mine, you know. We were so busy talking, I didn't notice the time. It got so late all of a sudden. We were talking all day. I'm shattered now. I don't think I could say another word. Not one, not another single word. Ha ha ha. Do you think she even knows what she's doing it?
Good evening, Emiliana.
Ah, you! Go where?
Oh, it's you. You shouldn't sneak up on people. Sudden shocks to the system are very bad for the skin, you know. Sorry, we weren't trying to surprise you. So, what are you doing in this district at this time of night? Work, of course. I was asked to pay a visit to a rather prestigious lady's residence. You were? Well, that's why we're here. You're here on business too? Yes, we're just on our way to Liza White's home. You've heard of her, I presume. She's one of the 7 dragons. That's where I was going to. This is very strange. She told me she has a mystery that she needs help solving. That's right. Well, I wonder what this mystery is. It's mysterious already. Clearly, it's something very troubling. After all, she asked for the very best analysis in Scotland Yard, and apparently a schoolgirl detective as well. I'm a real detective, Emiliana. I am 60% certain of all my assumptions. Well, anyways, you might actually be able to be of some use. I can't find her residence. Can you help? We're in the same boat, it seems. We were just looking for it, too. It should be just here, according to the map. Well, in that case, we'll just have to ask a passerby. Excuse me, I wonder if you could help us. Oh, what's the matter, dear? I'm glad to help if I can, of course. Could you tell us where to find Miss Liza White's residence? Well, the White House, you say? Brr. Is she having a stroke? Oh dear, you see, well, the White House is, well, people tell awful tales about that place. What kind of tale? What kind of tales? Sorry. Oh no, I really shouldn't be gossiping, should I? Ha ha ha. If you want to know the way, all you need to do is follow that tree over there. When you reach the spot where the streetlights run out, you've arrived. It's very dark, so mind you don't fall over. Thank you very much. We'll be careful. Oh, that's my pleasure. I must say, though, venturing to the White House, you're very brave. Aren't you concerned by what that old woman just said? Concerned? What do you mean? She said people that offer tales about Miss White's house. Well, we don't know if the tales are true, do we? Unless we go and find out for ourselves, of course. So let's hurry up, Emiliana. Don't leave me behind. Wait.
If you move over this marker, press A, the screen will switch to another map. You can move to different locations on other maps as long as there's an orange marker. It works in the exact same way as usual. I'm not reading this. I'm sorry. Let's go. Okay.
This must be the place, I presume. Are you sure? I mean, you haven't made a mistake. It looks well, and truly like a magnificent haunted house. Eek!
I don't even know. I'm sorry. Ghost busted.
Katrielle, you didn't have to actually say it. Are you perhaps scared of ghosts, Emiliana? No, I'm only scared of having to do a case with you. I'm not doing some Scooby-Doo investigation with you. Well, yes, I am. Does that make me a bad person? Not at all. It's just interesting to see a different side of you. That's all. You're usually so cool and collected. Fear is a vital survival instinct, you know. Someone like you who doesn't understand fear wouldn't last 5 minutes in the wild. Well, luckily for me, I'm not planning any trips to Outer Mongolia.
What are you two yapping about?
Please, ladies, let's start fight. Shall we go in now that we found the place? Oh, yes, of course, the mystery.
Keep your mind on the job, Kat.
Miss White, hello. It's Katrielle Layton from the Layton Detective Agency. No answer, perhaps she's gone out. Surely it's simply that the house is so large, she can't hear you from wherever she's inside. Allora, how about knocking on the door? Yes, let's do that.
I am in pain. So much pain. I have heartburn right now.
Even with the lights on inside, this house gives me the creeps. I almost feel as though I've seen this exact house in a horror film before. Whoever maintains this huge mansion must be very busy indeed.
Give me my coin. Coin. Okay. Aurora plane. Okay, something here.
With all the ivy growing up the walls, it's almost as if the house is saying, keep out. What a gloriously grand balcony. It looks like something from a play.
On a bright sunny day, that would be an inviting place to take a nap. But in the dark like this... Okay, any puzzles? Any puzzles? Any puzzles? 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 Find me a puzzle, please. Find me the puzzle.
Gosh, it's rather terrifying. I mean, no, terrific. Yes, a terrifically gothic mansion. It couldn't look more like a haunted house if it was in a theme park, could it? They could have at least used a slightly less ominous color for the roof tiles. Hello, Miss White. It is rather peculiar. There's no sign of anyone being in. It's starting to be like a horror film. Things are getting interesting now. Interesting? You have a warped personality, Katrielle Layton. Let's see. The door appears to be unlocked. Shall we go in? No, that really would be like a horror film. A lost party of youths in the woods who stumble across a terrifying haunted house in the middle of the night and foolishly venture inside. Yes, it's textbook. What I can never understand about films like that is why they go inside in the first place. It makes no sense. Well, you could wait out here on your own if you'd like. Allora, let's go in.
What's a scaredy cat?
Don't worry, there are lights on inside. Look. Yes, well, I'm here on police business after all. I must be professional.
Yeah, and then basically... Yeah, and then... and then Miliana just starts firing her gun off. Just hits Katrielle 5 times with it. Okay, just friendly fire. Go in. Go in. Come on, go in.
Hello, is anybody home? No, there's nobody here. We'll have to go. But there are lights on and the place doesn't feel empty. So if there's nobody at home, perhaps this really is a haunted house. Katrielle, stop it. I'm only pulling your leg.
Careful, Gat, or she'll run off screaming down the street like a little girl. Or, like I said, she pulls out her guns and starts firing rounds off.
I find it hard to believe that there's nobody at home. Mr. White asked both of us to come at this time. Wait. What is it? I thought I heard something. What do you hear? What was it? Was it a go-go?
Good evening and welcome. Kill me, please. My name is Wooster. With so many letters, so many O's.
Ah!
How unexpected visitors. Please, please kill me. Put me out of my misery.
It's a ghost.
I am in pain. I know I say this so often, but this song, it messes with you after a while. It destroys your mind. It's gonna haunt my dreams tonight.
What a lot of candles. Candles suit this house better than chandeliers, I think. If the lights were switched off and the room was only lit by candles, it would be even scarier.
Click it. Okay. More.
These bookshelves are as clear as a whistle. Somebody is obviously fastidious about housework. Everyday crafts and easy steps. The beginner's guide to painting. An interesting collection of books.
Have you seen this photo? The little girl and her obviously well-to-do parents looking very happy. Anything?
I say, it doesn't look all that like it. Darn it, CzarThwomp, you're blowing my lines. Who am I, Samugi? I say, it doesn't look all that, but this sofa is jolly comfortable.
That's the stuff. This sofa's just right for a nap. Night.
I could relax in this room no matter how comfortable the furniture was.
Anything? It's most unforgivable of me not to have noticed of your arrival and greet you in the proper fashion. I apologize. Welcome to the White residence. I am the White's butler, Wooster.
Wooster?
Did she say butler or scary old man? I didn't catch it.
Hello, Mr. Wooster. I'm Katrielle Layton, and this is... yes, I'm Millionaires Conspiracy, Scotland Yard. Hello. Miss White asked us to come here because she has a mystery she wants help solving.
Very good, ma'am. I'm sure Miss White would like to give you the details personally.
Miss White is head of the household, I believe.
Indeed, ma'am. Mr. and Lady White regrettably passed away in an unfortunate accident. Miss White was their only child. Too bad Miss White cut their brakes for the inheritance money. The young Miss White is disinclined to venture outside the residence. She is of a solitary disposition. Unless, of course, it is to see quite romantic films of questionable quality.
Really? What does she do to entertain herself all alone in this large house, I wonder?
She tortures animals and kills passerbyers. That's why she asked you in here. You're going to be in Saw, the film. Since infancy, Miss White has been most adept at crafts and handiwork, ma'am. She maintains a full schedule of such activities.
I see, and could you tell us where we might find Miss White now, please, Wooster?
Of course, ma'am. Kindly proceed directly up the staircase. Miss White is expecting you. But really, this music... Okay, nothing. Nothing. Okay, let's go.
Hello? Oh, you've come. At last, a normal room with a normal person in it. That would appear to be Miss White. Let's find out what this is all about. Oh yes, the bed is everything you'd expect from a bed in a stately mansion like this.
From outside, the place looks a little rough around the edges, but you can't sniff at the interior.
A four-poster bed. I've always wanted one of those. I mean, when I was a young child, of course.
Okay. Oriental ornament. Okay, fashion coins.
There doesn't appear to be anything unusual about this mirror, other than its location in this horribly creepy house. Whenever I look in a mirror, I always think that my left eye is slightly higher than my right.
Is that a jewelry box in the dresser in front of the mirror and perfume by the looks of it? Okay, what else? Coin.
I don't like dislike doors, but these ones look like they are about to move on their own accord. These are antiques, porcelain, or bisque dolls they're called, and they've been lovingly cared for, I'd say.
Each doll is beautifully dressed, isn't it? I wonder if the clothes are handmade. Okay, I'm tasting some mucus. I think the song is destroying my sinuses. Puzzle, thank you.
Miss Layton, look, there's a puzzle hiding here. Well, a stumper, not a spook. Then, in the spirit of puzzle solving, I'll unstump it without delay.
Ghosts and Gifts 2. A little boy is desperate to win a toy at the fairground, so he's trying his hand at a game involving ghosts and gifts. You have to line up all the gifts horizontally, vertically, and diagonally win. But if you accidentally make a line of ghosts while you're shuffling things around, you lose. You can only move the ghosts and gifts up, down, left, right, or into empty spaces. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Move that over here. Okay. This one here. Okay. Let's go with this here. Okay, this here. This here. Okay, that there. Okay, wrong move. God darn it. And there we go.
This should do it, I think. Puzzles are made for solving.
Okay, you did it. The boys shoved to bits with that toy playing. You just have to win. Seeing how happy it's made him is all the reward you need. The only reward I need is to defend this case, so that way I can end this episode off. I'm sorry I was a little disgruntled. It's just listening to this song for 2 hours straight has been messing with my head.
Ah, there! It's disappeared in a puff of smoke now that we've solved it. I solved it. I say, puzzles are rather like ghosts in a way, aren't they? It's almost as if you have to solve them to let them rest in peace. Hello, Miss White. I'm Katrielle Layton from the Layton Detective Agency. Hello, Katrielle. Thank you for coming. So you, I presume, are from Scotland Yard? Yes, I'm Emiliana Perfetti. If we could get straight down to business, please. Do you have some problem here at your home, Miss White? Oh, please, call me Liza. Yes, I've consulted so many people already, but no one seems able to solve my problem. Then the other day, Madame Doublee mentioned to a lovely young detective woman she knew. I see, so she recommended me. How kind of her. Yes, and I also heard that there was an extremely competent analysis at Scotland Yard, so Well, I thought perhaps one of you might be able to help, so I decided to invite you both here to explain. Well, I will certainly do our best, I'm sure. Could you please tell us what the problem is then, Liza? Oh, yes, of course, but if you don't mind, I'd rather like you to solve this puzzle first.
I'm sorry, I need to take these off for a sec. Better. Having a second or so of silence without the music. Without this painful music. Curse you, Little Red Hood. Curse you.
I don't want to waste your time. Susie, if you can't manage this, I'm sure the ghosts will prove too much for you.
Ghosts? Where are the Ghostbusters when we need them? Okay, hopefully this style fits in the episode. I ain't afraid of no puzzles. Some cheeky ghosts want to play with you. It's a shame that where you have to... It's a game where you have to listen to what they all say and then figure out who's lying. It seems there will be a maximum of 2 of them that are not telling the truth. Select the ghosts' faces to hear what they have to say and work out which of them is lying and which aren't. Select the ghost and see its comment. Here what it say. There are 2 liars among us. Okay, we've already determined that. Not everyone is lying. Okay, we know that this ghost is telling the truth. Because, well, if all the ghosts were lying, then basically this wouldn't be a puzzle. Okay. There are no liars among us. Okay. We know that this ghost is it because, well, there has to be a liar. Otherwise, basically, there would be no puzzle. I am the only one who's lying. There are 2 liars among us. It's A and B.
This is an interesting one.
Thank God! I thought I was actually gonna mess it up somehow. You did it. A and B were lying. They really enjoyed that game. Looks like they're not done playing yet.
Well, Liza, do we pass muster? I solved your little puzzle. Wonderful, yes, I'm sure I'm talking to the right people now. You see, it's about the worrying, well, blood-curdling really events that have been taking place here. Blood-curdling? I don't know if you'll believe me when I tell you this, but we have ghosts. I knew it. Yes, and not just of you either. The house is crawling with them. That's amazing, sir. This really is a genuine haunted house. Well, what are you so excited for, Katrielle?
Hopefully the ghosts take Katrielle to the great beyond.
I'm afraid I have no idea why the ghosts have chosen to visit. Perhaps they're discarded souls with a grudge against my family, or perhaps the house is built on some significant site, or some other reason entirely. I just don't know. But whatever the reason, the ghosts are here and their malice is directed at me. Do you mean the ghosts are scaring you, then intimidating you, and this happens on a daily basis? That's right. Very supernatural phenomena have been taking place. I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. I've consulted so many people already. I had construction workers and surveyors here trying to determine if what's happening is really the work of ghosts. I asked the police to investigate in case it's criminal activity that's behind it. When none of those avenues bore fruit, I even had a famous spiritual medium and a shaman here trying to help.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you could afford Maya. Maya would not be caught dead in this game.
But no one's been able to stop these mysterious happenings at all. I see. So you're really at your wit's end, but then you've heard about us. I really don't think it's a profile that you need, Miss White. I'm not at all sure we can be of any assistance against ghosts. Of course we can. Any mystery solved. That's the Lane Detective Agency's motto. How can you possibly claim that? So, does that mean you'll take the case, Mr. Layton, and you, Miss Parfetti? Just a moment, I really don't. Of course we will. Whatever's going on here, be it ghosts or guinea pigs, we'll get to the truth of it.
Oh, yeah, don't give Emiliana a say in what she wants to do.
I haven't agreed to anything yet. Too bad you're working for me now. You're on my word. Thank you so much. Oh, what a relief. Wait, what? Fine, Ghost. This really isn't my job description. This really isn't in my job description, Katrielle. But Liza is clearly extremely worried. We must do our best to help her, don't you think? Oh, I say, you are so generous of heart, miss. I do agree. It's our duty to help people who are in trouble. No self-respecting English gentlewoman could turn their back on a person in need.
What about Cheryl? Cheryl's case hasn't even been addressed. You basically agreed to take his case, made him sign a contract, and then you have never even addressed him, all because you want free labor out of him.
Well, I have Italian blood. Fabian. I don't like to be manipulated like this, but as you say, we have a duty to care to this community.
Well, what does Italian blood have to do with this? What, you gonna try to summon the ghost of Julius Caesar? Get Sola in on this? Have Sola march on this mansion?
So, shall we start by investigating the house? No, I think we should start by questioning all the relevant parties. We need more information about what exactly is happening here. I certainly don't disagree. Aurora, I'll accompany you. Oh, really? But in the Savoy Theatre case, you were determined to operate independently. There may be vital evidence of hints that you overlook without me there to point them out to you.
Sure, it's not nothing to do with you not wanting to be alone in here, is it, scaredy cat?
Your dog is a very disconcerting bark, Katrielle. Come on along then, let's get started. I think it's clear who the best source of information about the goings-on in this house would be.
Not the person who lives in the house. No, we're not going to talk to the person who lives in the house. We're going to talk to the butler. It's always the butler. The butler did it.
Gosh, ghosts. It's rather scary, isn't it?
Gosh, ghosts. It's scary. It's scary you believe in that rubbish, Ernest.
You mean you don't, Cheryl?
Of course not. Of course not. It's all just been it must be some misunderstanding. May I?
Wah!
Oh! It would appear I stalled you, sir. My apologies. Yeah, and you should apologize to Ernest too. The poor pup nearly jumped out of his skin. What an unexpected canine you keep, ma'am. One discerns an almost intelligent tone to her bark.
Thank you, Wooster. In fact, we were hoping to speak to you about what's been happening here in the house.
Indeed, ma'am. It is to be understood that you have accepted Miss White's request. Then, very good. I shall endeavor to answer any questions you care to ask.
Liza tells us you've been experiencing lots of ghostly visitations recently. Is that right?
That is correct, ma'am. Phenomena of the supernatural are to be observed here with some regularity, since the late Mr. White passed away, that is. It is understanding that the rather unfortunate moniker of the 6 White House Horrors has been adopted by local residents. These will all be your clues.
That is unfortunate. The 6 White House hauntings has more mysterious ring to it, don't you think?
Great idea, Cat. Mock the terrifying butler. Hey, if this guy kills Cat, then he deserves a muffin basket. Frankly, Bill Hawks would be awarding him a medal of honor.
Tell me, Wooster, have you witnessed any of the strange happenings yourself?
Indeed, sir. I have seen the ghost of which Miss White speaks. A most spine-chilling experience. It was the first of the 6 occurrences, an incident that has come to be referred to as the ghosts in the garden.
Tell us more.
Very good, ma'am. On an evening, I was performing my usual duties, patrolling the grounds that surround the property. As I was walking through the garden, I heard a peculiar noise, something like a muffled voice. Compelled to investigate, I approached the source of the sound. To my surprise, I observed a great number of ghostly forms in one corner of the garden, jostling and writhing together.
I say.
Discombobulated, I nevertheless had the presence of mind to retire before the apparitions became aware of my presence, and CzarThwomp's losing his mind to this haunted house. Regrettably, however, I stumbled upon a small shrub and was bound to exclaim. Unsurprisingly, the ghosts heard my outcry. They turned to face me, and with great malice in their eyes, made an utterance thusly. Woo!
Ah!
Arroo! That is the tale of the ghost in the garden, ma'am.
You certainly tell it very vividly, Wooster. And you say there are 6 such tales.
Indeed, sir. That which I have just relayed to you, and 5 others, of equally disturbing nature, I'm told. I trust you will uncover them all.
We most certainly will, don't you worry. But that butler is too creepy for words. Could you hear what he was saying, Emiliana? You were standing a long ways back. Of course I could. Now tell me, how exactly are you planning on getting details of the other 5 tales? By asking people, let's see if there are any locals nearby who can give us some information. It sounds like this wonderful haunted house is something of a local attraction. Aurora, we can leave. I agree it would be a good idea to find some witnesses who don't actually live here if we can. Alright then, let's go out onto the street and see who's around. I see. Okay, we already got that one. Okay, why have a repeat with that? Okay, went through that already. Okay. Really? Really? Nothing in the fireplace, nothing on the table. Go, go, go! But this house still gives me the creeps. It's funny, I would never have said you were the type to believe in ghosts, Emiliana. A good profile must always interpret data with an open mind. Allowing your personal beliefs that ghosts cannot possibly exist to cloud your judgment is an elementary and fatal mistake. Oh, I thought you were just scared. What did you say? Do you want to fight me? I will fight you here. I'll turn you into a ghost. Yikes, I mean nothing. Sorry, nothing. You better mean not. Damn right. Look at you and your simp arms. I could break your arms. I could break them in 2 pieces. So shall we find some people to question? Okay, I already went through that. Okay, nothing.
Hello, Miss, let's see, yes, Miss Layton and Emiliana. Good evening. Help me.
What are you doing here, DC Booker?
According to my notes, the owner of this house, yes, here it is. Miss White asked Scotland Yard for help. She's been the target of some rather grisly supernatural goings on and wonders if, she wonders if this could be the work of pranksters we're investigating.
Liza did tell us she enlisted but the police already, didn't she? So, Detective Constable, how is the investigation going?
The details are here somewhere. Inspector Hastings was on the case, but he was called away unexpectedly.
Really? I wonder what for.
He asked me to, let me see. Yes, take over the investigation. So, take over the investigation.
Have you learned anything useful at all?
My notes do say, yes, here. No, we haven't discovered anything that could explain the happenings.
Wait a minute.
Why am I listening to this music? Thank God! I finally came up with a solution for my end of things. You're listening to this music still, but not me. Thank God. Thank the Lord. Kyrie eleison. Kyrie eleison. 2 hours I was listening to that horror.
However...
Oh, thank God. The silence is so soothing.
Well, I did spot a rather suspicious-looking shadow at the window before.
And it is your job to look out for suspicious-looking things, you know, Constable.
Yes, miss, I'm sure I noted down my observations here somewhere. Here we are. I was investigating the grounds of the house by myself late one night, and something made me look up for some reason, and I saw a shady-looking shadow at one of the mansion's windows.
Our shadows are shady, Constable. Be sure, but surely it was just somebody standing at the window, wasn't it? Oh yes, it was much bigger than a person though, and they just disappeared, poof, like that. Well, that certainly sounds like a supernatural phenomenon. After asking some local residents, I discovered it's been seen before. People around here call it the Wraith at the Window. I'm afraid that's let me just check. Yes, that's all I know. The Wraith at the Window. Presumably that counts as another of the 6 mysterious happenings. Yes, I think so too, Ernest. Well then, that's one more for the list.
No, head back to the house. Okay, let's get going. Why I didn't do this earlier, I don't know. But yeah, it feels so much better on my ears.
Let's ask around here if anyone knows anything about these 6 White House horrors, shall we? It seems they're quite famous in the immediate neighborhood, at least. Perhaps, but I doubt we'll find any people on the street at this time of night.
Yeah, we'll just break into their houses. Just break through their windows. Throw Ernest through the windows.
And there's nothing here. I'm sure there's something there, something huge. Oh, silly old me, it's just a tree. Sorry, it's so dark, I couldn't make out what it was.
Okay, we went through that already. Dearie me, there you are. I've been so worried about you, you know.
I presume you know about all the strange occurrences at the White residence?
Oh, yes, I do. I make it my business to, of course. I don't want to say anything before because I didn't want to scare you. But people say the house is haunted. It's been cursed these past years.
That makes it sound like a relatively recent thing.
Well, all the rumors started after old Mr. White passed away. You see, I heard it from a friend, first of all, and she heard it from one of her friends.
A friend of a friend? Hardly the most convincing of sources, but continue.
But were they 60% certain? Well, she was invited by Miss White, apparently. Very late at night it was. She was showing the living room, and she was just waiting for Miss White when a puppet that was on display in there started moving on its own. No one was touching it or holding it or anything. It just moved. And then, just when she thought it was over, the accursed thing's eyes shot open and started to cackle. Cackle! Would you believe it?
Oh, no. Oh, I don't even like thinking about it.
I'm sure you don't. Well, my friend's friend was obviously quite beside herself. She didn't bother making her excuses. She just fled right out of the house, she did. Ooh, it's a chilling tale, isn't it? It's one of the so-called 6 White House horrors, you know. The possessed puppet, people call it.
You've been very helpful, thank you. Terrifying but helpful.
Oh, well, I don't like to gossip, but if it helps, do take care of your visiting the place again, won't you? I sure think one might you find in there.
So, the possessed puppets, that's another tale under our belts. They seem to be something of an urban legend around here. Let's keep going and see if we can find out what the others are. There aren't many people around at this hour to ask, are there? No, it's rather different from when we came to this area before during the day. There were lots of people around there then, weren't there? Ah yes, that's when we were visiting Madame Doublee's residence. Isn't it? That's not far from here, if I'm not mistaken. That's right, miss. I wonder how Rex is getting along. Rex? Who's Rex?
Oh, I'm sorry, Miliana. Rex is Madame Doublee's pet iguana. How could you not know? Everyone knows it.
Iguana? What a strange pet to have. Actually, Liza said it was Madame Doublee's who recommended her to me, didn't she? I think she goes for a visit. I think that goes for a visit. We must go and thank her at once. This is hardly the time for making social calls, Katrielle. Alright then, let's make it a business call. We'll ask some questions while we're there. She may well know something about the 6 White House horrors, might she? I suppose that makes some sense. Good, it's a plan then. Let's pay her a visit at once.
Okay, let's get going. Head over here.
This is Madame Doublee's house. What an impressive villa. Shall we go in then? Not yet. Let's ask some questions of people on the street first. Good idea. Someone might be able to tell us something useful about the White residence.
Even the little side gate appears to be locked and bolted securely, except for the hole in the bottom. There's still a hole at the bottom of this gate, and I still can't fit through it. Less treats for me, Pinstripes.
Curious, the gate is not for keeping the garage or the rest of the residents. Come on, let me select. Thank you, I'll take that. Okay, another coin perhaps. Yep, there we go. Okay, give me my puzzle.
The night is ripe for puzzle solving. Am I right?
If the puzzle is interesting enough, I'd happily solve it at any time.
Yes, I'm sure you would. You obviously have puzzles under your skin already. Well, it's your lucky night.
Okay, puzzle 58, level up. A group of monsters appear. Defeat all the monsters and level up all 3 of the heroes to level 5. They each need a different number of experience points to level up. Blue on the left needs 5, yellow in the middle needs 10, and red on the right needs 15. Press and hold the A button to select a hero and move him or her to the on top of an enemy to attack. It's also possible to undo a move by selecting the attacked enemy. Let the battle commence. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Blue needs 5. Boom. Take you out. Okay. Nope, that's not gonna do. That's not gonna do. Okay. 15. 3. And boom. There we go, level 5. Okay. 3. 4. Okay. And there we go. Okay, wrong one. Okay, boom. And whoopee. Okay, we're all out. Okay, need to do this properly. Okay. Let me see here. Yep. Okay, yes, that's gonna take us up to 3. Okay. And okay, just need to get 5 more. Okay. Yep. That'll do. Okay. There we go. Actually, no, that wouldn't do. Okay. 2. Okay. Okay, let's see. 8. Okay. And yeah, okay, there we go. Get them all to level 5. Okay, that got them all up there.
Puzzles are made for solving.
Okay, there we go. You did it. The monsters have all been defeated, and the heroes have leveled up. Now they're all at level 5, the best level to be. Okay, level up. And slip poncho.
Well, was it as satisfying as it promised to be?
Of course, I always enjoy a good puzzle.
Yes, you do, and I'll have many more puzzles for you when the time is right.
I say, isn't that Cheryl's pal over there? That yappy dog we met during our hunt for Rex? You're right, Pinstripes. Looks like this is his territory too. The world is his territory. Well, in that case, he's bound to know Liza's house. Go and ask him, Cheryl. See if he's heard of the 6 White House whores. Go on, boy, go on.
Alright, stop outing me. I'll go and bark hello and slip that into conversation when I can. Hi there, Hound. Didn't expect to see you around here. Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you, Hound. Still got your muzzle to the grindstone with that old sleuthing work, eh? Oh, it's not so bad. Anyways, I was just wondering, do you know the White House that's near here? You mean that really gloomy looking place? I know it well. Ever see anything weird there? Like maybe a ghost? Wow, what have they got you investigating now? I feel for you, Hound. I feel for you. So, ghosts, eh? Well, have you ever heard of the tale of the sealed cellar? No, that's a new one on me. What's the story? They say that old house has a cellar and sometimes ghosts show up there. Is that the kind of lowdown you were looking for, Hound? Yeah, thanks. I owe you a treat. So, according to my sources on the street, apparently there's a tale about the cellar in the White residence. The sealed cellar, he called it.
The sealed cellar? That sounds like another of the 6 tales. Good boy, Cheryl. Golly, a cellar with ghosts. I don't like the sound of that. There must be something dangerous in down there.
Just want to make sure that the music's still playing. Thank God.
Excuse me, what are you trying to keep from me? I can hear you all muttering, you know. We just learned about another one of the 6 White House horrors. The sealed cellar, apparently. Where did you hear that? Who told you? I'm afraid I can't divulge that information, Emiliana. It's sort of a trade secret, you see. Fabian, obviously you pirate detectives have sources we legitimate lawkeepers wouldn't consider using. When you're as famous a detective as I am, you find some unique leads, not dog leads, I mean proper investigative leads. Dog leads? What are you talking about, Katrielle? Never mind, let's just try to find out about the rest of these White House horrors, shall we?
Okay, next one.
Oh, hello, Miss, good evening. Is Madame Doublee at home? Of course, Miss. Madame and Rex are both here. They'll be delighted to see you, I'm sure. Just before that, we're trying to find out about the 6 White House horrors. Do you perhaps know anything about them? Oh, yes, only too well. There's a story that people call the morbid mirror from the White's place, you know. Morbid mirror? That's right, miss. They say that in a cellar beneath the property, there's an old mirror, and when you look in it, you see an ugly, twisted face. Just to be clear, we're not talking about someone who has an ugly, twisted face. Look in the mirror, are we? Oh, no, miss. It's not your own reflection, you see. It's someone else's. Obviously, it's just a story. I don't know if there's any truth in it. Anyways, I'm sure Madame would like me to keep you. Sorry, of course. We'd like to ask Madame Doublee some questions, too. Thank you.
Sorry, my throat's starting to hurt a little. It's starting to get a little dry. Curse the salt I had today.
Oh! Look, miss, all the cat paraphernalia has been replaced with iguana trinkets and ornaments. Madame wasn't exaggerating in her letter, was she?
Where did she even get this much iguana stuff?
I suppose a lady of Madame Doublee's standing in wealth can lay her hands on whatever she likes. Well, let's not allow this iguana to distract us from our mission. This iguanatopia to distract us from our mission, to ask Madame Doublee about the White Whorehouse. I expect Rex is enjoying all these new iguana toys around the house. Madame Doublee is a formidable woman. She wasted no time in changing all the cats for iguanas, did she? Ah, a lizard. Oh, no, it's not real. Sorry.
Okay, anything here? Thank you. Nothing. Puzzle.
Ah, a puzzle. Look. Well, then, I'd better solve it. You're a puzzle fan too, are you, Emiliana? Not a fan exactly, no. It's all part of the job. It's a way of honing my profiling skills. Solving puzzles stimulates the brain, Katrielle. What and then?
Sleeping sand. This girl has 2 sand timers. When she sees the sand in both of them finish falling to the bottom at the same time, it makes her sleep like a log. One of the timers takes 3 minutes, and one of them takes 5. If the girl only turns the timers over when the sand in one of them has fallen to the bottom, what is the shortest possible time in minutes it would take for the sand in both to finish falling at the same time? Okay. 3 and 5, it would be basically, if we were using factoring into this, it would be, if we were driving this from factoring, it would be just 15 minutes in total, basically. Though it'd also be 0. 0 would also be a potential thing. Basically, maybe she falls asleep beforehand. Just have to make sure. Basically, it's either 15 or it's 0. Okay. Let's see, Sleeping Sands. It takes 6 minutes for the sand to finish falling. 6 minutes. See, this is why you check things. 6 minutes.
This analysis would be simplicity itself. That was just a simple piece of profiling work.
You did. The minimum amount of time it takes is 6 minutes. When the sand has all gone through the 3-minute timer, she turns them both over. Then 3 minutes later, the sand in both of them reaches the bottom. Sweet dreams. Okay. Wait. She flips them both over at the same time. Okay. Turns them both over at the same time. Yeah, basically. I was thinking, one at a time. But is there nothing to write home about? Not when the right person is tackling them, at least. Ah, look at you. You're grinning like a Cheshire cat. I am not. Sawing buzzards is part of my job. Well, alright. It is quite fun, I suppose. Okay. Give me my answers. Good evening, madam. I'm sorry to drop in on you unannounced like this.
Katrielle, darling. I'm so delighted to see you. And so is Rexy Wexy, of course. Just look at him. He looks like he wants to die.
Is that the lighted iguana, Emiliana? I'm a profile and analysis of human behavior, Katrielle. Iguanas are not my thing.
Oh, I believe we met before, haven't we? Yes, it was at the Savoy, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right, yes. And thank you again for your cooperation in that case.
Not at all. Now tell me, what brings you here today? Another case?
Actually, we're investigating the so-called 6 White House horrors for Eliza White.
Oh, yes, of course. It was I who gave Liza your details, if you know.
And you do know anything about the strange happenings at the White residence, madame?
One hears tales, yes. I remember one in peculiar. The Searching Soul, it's called.
Souls now?
Yes, the story tells of a most petrifying spirit that wanders the corridors of that stately old house. Night after night it stalks its prey, striking down to the hearts of any visitors unfortunate enough to encounter it.
Well, that Searching Soul is certainly a blood-curdling tale, madame.
Burped.
Poor Liza, she was always a rather quiet young girl, but ever since her mother and father passed away, she has seemed rather in the doldrums. I do hope you'll help her. I'm quite sure if anyone can solve the mystery, it's you, darling.
Thank you for your confidence in my abilities, madame. Well, I think we now know all 6 of the White House horror stories, don't we? Yes, the ghosts in the garden, the wraiths at the window, the possessed puppet, the seared cellar, the morbid mirror, and the searching soul. Now, let's return to the house and determine whether there's any truth to these suspiciously alliterative tales.
Okay, let's go. Heading back. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. My throat is in pain.
Good evening again, ladies. Is one to understand that you are now apprised of the details of the 6 White House horrors?
Yes, we found out all 6. Now we'd like to investigate them. We would need access to the house to do that. Of course, will that be alright?
Leave no stone unturned, ma'am. It is Miss White's sincere hope that you are able to explain these happenings.
Va bien, let's tackle these tales one by one and see if we can explain what's going on. You seem suddenly more upbeat, Emiliana.
I think it's highly likely that these ghosts are nothing more than people's eyes playing tricks on them. I'm sure that once we investigate these supernatural phenomena would turn out to be simple illusions, we'll go Scooby-Doo on this case. On the other hand, we might prove that they're real. No! Miss Layton, I think it's time you stopped teasing Miss Perfetti and started our investigation, don't you? Yes, you're right. Let's begin with the first tale we heard, shall we? The ghosts in the garden. Wooster said he saw a number of ghosts in the grounds of the house, didn't he? I wonder where in the garden they could have been.
Yes, this is exactly a garden. This is the front yard. Okay, coin. Okay. Come on. Ah, here we go. There we are. That's a balloon.
Did you see that eerie light floating up into the sky? Yes, perhaps it was one of the ghosts.
I see you found evidence. Now you can't leave here ever.
Wow! It's not Worcester, Emiliana, it's Worcester. You appeared out of nowhere, so I thought...
Despicable of me to have startled you in that way, ma'am. I beg your pardon. It was exactly like this, the ghosts gathering by night. Puzzle 60, posing poltergeists. A big group of ghosts have appeared. They will run away if they are hit by a flash of light that is the same color as them. The flash can only reach ghosts in the front row, but the ghosts behind come forward to fill in any gaps. Each color flash is a limited number of uses. Okay. Only have 2 uses of that, so... Okay. Let's take this one. Okay. Boom. Take you out. Okay, that'll get rid of all the blues. All the greens. All the reds. All the greens. There we go.
I see how to solve this now. And that's how it's done.
You did! The ghosts have disappeared and peace is restored. It's a little bit quiet without those little fellows around, though. A most meritorious performance, ma'am. Now, if you will excuse me.
What on earth did he show up for like that? What's that on the floor over there? Ernest, pick it up, would you? Because I'm not touching it. The ground's dirty. Only your dirty simpans should touch it. Yes, miss. Shall I also lick your boot while I'm down there? Are you sure it's not dangerous or cursed? Why do you think I'm having Ernest do it? It's a balloon, I think. So it is, a deflated balloon. Do you think the ghost we saw before could have been? Certainly, on the dark night, balloons bobbing around in the air could look rather ghostly. Are you suggesting the ghosts in the garden were nothing more than a bunch of balloons? I fear this mystery's starting to unravel. Let's see what we can find out about this wraith at the window next. There are so many windows visible from here, I wonder which one the ghostly figure could appear at.
Okay, first one. Thankfully, this is a very short case. Arguably one of the shortest in the game. The game gives you some mercy. Yes, we already went through that. Yes, we already checked that one out. Okay. Yes, we went through that one. Okay, yes, terrifying, yes. All, yes, the ominous colored tiles. Okay, definitely there. Yes, we've already talked about that. Okay. Check all the windows, come on. Let me see the windows.
Okay. Nothing, nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. Okay, there we go. Yes, puzzle. That doesn't even look intimidating. What is it with the city?
Did you say I'm Iriana? A ghostly figure just appeared. There is no need to sound quite so happy about it, Katrielle. Well, it's not every day you see a ghost, is it? We're very lucky. I'd rather win the lottery, personally.
Good evening, ma'am. Another sighting, I believe.
Wooster, you started me again.
The apparition just observed is none other than the aptly named Wraith at the Window. The form, in silhouette at least, is quite removed from that of an ordinary mortal. Indeed, it is quite as in this puzzle.
Silly silhouette. There's a silhouette of something behind the curtain. It's made of 3 statues, but which one? Look at the 5 statues and select which 3 are the ones hiding behind the curtain. The statues cannot be taken apart and must be used in their entirety. None of them have anything extra on their rear side. Okay. 3 statues, but which ones? Look at the 5 statues and select. Okay, we know that it has to be at least one of these. Okay, we have 3 statues. It has to be this one. Or actually, no, it doesn't have to be that one exactly. Okay. Using their entirety. So yes, this one would have to be one of them. Okay, so we know that much. We also could... okay, we know that it can't be this one. Okay, it must be using their entirety. Okay, it must be using their entirety. None of them have any extra things on the rear side. I'm assuming that they're not twisting it around. Though I will double check once I'm done with the puzzle. Okay. Good, good. I know I wanted to actually use a memo. Okay, I actually see the bottom, you know, select something. Okay, it can't be A because, well, we know that that can't be. Okay. We know that it could potentially be this one. Okay, we're looking for 3 statues. Actually, wait, no, it would have to be one. It would have to be something else. Yeah, it would have to be from the top. So, yeah, none of, yeah, basically, just the decisions. The decisions. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, you could actually just make it where it's more visible. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Let's see. No, it's not E. Apparently, the answer is A, C, and D. Okay, though basically we see 2 knobs on the top. Unless it's saying that they're upside down. It's saying that they're upside down, aren't they? Mess with your head, isn't it? Okay.
This analysis would be simplicity itself. Puzzles are really very simple when you know the proper methods.
Okay, we did it. The silhouette was a combination of statues, A, C, and D, lined up to appear as one. A needed to be turned around so that the left and right were switched over. D needed to be turned upside down and flipped over, and yada yada yada.
Any puzzle can be solved with the application of logic.
A stirring performance, Miss Perfetti. Most exceptional. Now, if you will excuse me.
Why does he keep appearing and then disappearing again like that? Isn't that a... Look at this, Emiliana. You wouldn't expect something like this to be hidden in the bushes, would you? A projector? Yes, any image projected from here would look enormous on the wall. So the wraith of the window is just a piece of cinematic trickery. Where first the so-called ghost in the garden and now the wraith in the window. Both of them were set up by someone.
I wonder who could have set it up. There are so many different suspects.
Which means the remaining 4 tales of supernatural phenomena may well turn out to be fake too. Yes, which one next? It was the possessed puppet, wasn't it? Let's enter the living room and carry out our investigation. Here, there.
Sorry, cannot talk. Okay, second one. Okay. Yeah, really. With this case, it's actually one of the most coherent in the game. It's actually one of the more solid cases, I have to admit. Okay.
Here we are, back inside then, miss. So, on to investigating the next of the 6 mysterious happenings.
So, this is where that possessed puppet is supposed to have been, isn't it?
Yes, the one that moved on its own accord and then cackled loudly.
Brr. And it's in here somewhere as we speak, probably.
It's in here as we speak, probably. Do you know, I can actually feel someone's eyes boring into me.
Good evening again. I trust your investigations are progressing favorably.
Arf!
Gosh, I say, you did rather startle me, Wooster.
You have a habit of appearing when we least expect you, Wooster.
Indeed, ma'am. I endeavor to be present at all times, yet never conspicuously so. It is a butler's duty.
It strikes me that butlers are not unlike ghosts, appearing out of nowhere and disappearing again into thin air. Careful, miss, he might hear you.
I wish you luck with your investigations, ma'am.
Alright then, let's see what we can find out about this possessed puppet.
Where is it, though? Oh.
Could it be perhaps over here? It moved! The puppet moved! Moved even though I didn't lay upon it.
Ah! It's alive! Isn't it sweet? What a lovely face.
Have a care, sir.
Alright, I was expecting it that time. He's losing his edge.
I remember Miss White as a young child doting on that very puppet when it was still ordinary. She would play with it rather like these finger puppets, in fact.
Puzzle 6, Puppet Performance. This is a puppet show with finger puppets on 2 hands. You need to move the finger puppets so that there's a blue one on each thumb and a red one on each little finger. A finger puppet can only move to an empty space on the other hand, and you are not allowed to have the same color puppet next to each one on the other hand. Okay. Blue one on the thumb. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to move that over. There. I know I'm trying to move that over here. Okay. Put that there. Okay. Next off. Okay, sorry. Try to put that there. Okay, move that over here. Okay. Okay, we'll move this over here. That over there. This to that thumb. Okay, good. Okay, we'll move
Okay, this red one can only move here, so move that there. We'll move this one to over here. Move this one there. Move that one there. Okay, we got all them present. We got all them present. Okay. Select the finger puppets. Move. Okay. A finger puppet can only move to an empty space on the other hand. This. Okay. On two hands, you need to move the puppet so that there's a blue one on each thumb and a red one on each little finger. What a freaking. Okay. I was getting them mixed up. I was thinking that, oh, hey, it's the. I was thinking it was a reddish pink. It was a reddish pink. There.
I have a feeling
I was getting my colors mixed up. I'm assuming it's like a little reddish pink.
Layton, of course.
Only CzarThwomp can basically solve the puzzle awkwardly like this. Alright. You did. The finger puppets look pretty pleased too. There's more than one way to solve this one. It's possible to do it in 12 moves, so give it a go. I don't care. It's midnight. I'm sorry. I've had a long day. I see. Lady Layton is blessed not only with exceptional puzzle-solving abilities, but also as an exceptional puzzle-solving assistant.
Thank you, Wooster. I do my utmost to be a worthy member of the Layton Detective Agency. In fact, miss, I think I may have discovered something important. Yes, Ernest, what is it? Look here. There's some sort of device inside this puppet.
So there is. You sniffed that out pretty quickly, Pinstripes.
I was thinking to myself that the puppet's movements looked rather mechanical somehow, you see? Yes, that would explain how the puppet was able to move without anybody touching it. So, this is just a wind-up doll. I really don't see what the fuss is about here. Why are the people so scared of these obviously child pranks?
Okay, just need to check one thing. Says the woman who was cowering by a chair until a few moments ago.
What is the matter with your dog, Katrielle? Why does she always bark at me like that? Yes, well, there are only 3 of the 6 White House horror stories left now. Next it was, the sealed cellar, miss. We'll have to find the way down there.
Excuse me? A cellar, sir. I have been in service here at the White Residence for a considerable number of years, but not once have I heard mention of a cellar, sir. Nor have I seen evidence of one. Didn't think old Terror Eyes would let us down here. Looks like we'll have to sniff at the entrance ourselves.
I don't imagine it'll be easy to find after all. It's called the sealed cellar, so this is gonna be fun. Come along, let's get going.
Okay, next piece of the puzzle. Okay, here it is. 3 to go. Almost done. Okay. Okay, let's check it out. There we go, fireplace.
Wooster, is this fireplace not in use?
Indeed, ma'am. Miss White tells me she is most comfortable when there's something of a chill in the air.
I see. An unusual fireplace, the perfect place for hidden secrets, I'd say. So would I. I just hadn't voiced it yet. Stop stealing my thunder. Oh, really? You weren't thinking the same thing, Emiliana? You were thinking the same thing, Emiliana?
So I cannot talk tonight. I cannot talk. I'm sorry. I'm just really tired. Naturally, being a residence of some considerable size, there are 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 rooms that remain unoccupied. 3 or 4, and I don't even have a kennel. The late Mr. White once posed a most interesting conundrum about an unopened room, in fact. Unopened room. This is a closed room that no one has ever enters. However, 1 year has passed, and it seems that something in the room has changed. What is it? Basically, put a circle on what has changed. Okay. well, the time. What has changed in this room? What has changed in the room? I would say basically the passage of time. Basically, a year has passed. But you never can. But frankly, you never know. You never know, because basically no one is ever interested. Something in the room has changed. Someone had to get the suitcase. And this is what happens when you basically, when your mind is trash. Oh yes, the water would evaporate in this jar.
This is an interesting one. And that's how it's done.
You did it. The thing that hasn't changed was the water jug in the back of the room. 1 year on, and the water inside has evaporated. It begs the question as to who could have put the water in the room when no one ever enters in the first place. 52 puzzles. A most extraordinary performance. That is a somewhat taxing puzzle.
Well, every puzzle has a solution, Wooster, just as every mystery has an explanation. Look at the fireplace. A passageway is open, leading underground.
Indeed, ma'am. Most surprising.
Well, that looks like our way into the sealed cellar. Let's see what's down there.
Would a lantern perhaps be of assistance, ma'am? I carry it with me when I'm patrolling the grounds at night.
Thank you, Wooster. Shall we then, Emiliana? Sorry. Go down there, you mean? Of course, we can't investigate the cellar from here, can we? If you're scared, we can just wait here with Wooster, just the two of you. Let me through. There could be clues down there that the wannabe detective like you would miss. Well, we wouldn't want that, would we? In you go then. Stop pushing me, Katrielle.
Okay, another one. Boom. 2 to go. Okay, let's count down. In cellar time. Hooray. And this looks like a torture dungeon.
Brr, this must be the hidden cellar. It's dark and damp and awfully cramped down here, isn't it? It's like we're exploring an ancient ruin or something. What fun. When you put it like that, miss, it does seem rather fun, doesn't it?
Puppy love, what's it doing to you, Pinstripes? You are a simp, Ernest. You are a simp. Frankly, yeah, watch out, Mr. White. He just captured simps off the street like Ernest, and he's just torturing them. There are real ghosts in this house. The ghosts of simps like Ernest.
Still, this is no time for games, is it? We must make a thorough investigation of the cellar.
Okay.
Not a lot of care appears to have been taken in putting these things away, does it? It certainly looks like this room is rarely used. Old paintings and documents were in crates. This is the junk room of the White House, it seems.
Yes, rope, bottles. Thank you. Pretty poor pots. Okay, puzzle.
Now here's a suspicious looking box. Would you say? I wonder what's inside. No, don't open it. Something hideous could be inside. Oops, I seem to have opened it already. Katrielle! Sorry, it just looks too fascinating to ignore. And anyways, there's no cause for alarm. It's only a puzzle inside.
Fit for a king. You visit the castle to show the king the 5 treasures you collected, the 5 treasure chests you have collected on your adventures. However, castle regulations state that each visitor may only carry 1 item of luggage. You are here with 1 companion, and you are a 3-mile walk from where the king is located. How many minutes will it take to show the king all of the treasure chests? 1 just counts as 1 item of luggage. Well, you could simply just bring the king to all the chests. So naturally, just a 3-minute walk. But I just want to check. I want to be sure. I want to be sure that my logic is right. Of 3 minutes. A 3-minute walk to the chests. Okay. Just want to double check. It would take 6 minutes to show the king all the chests. Yes. I had the right logic of you gotta get the king. I was just more or less just bunching it together.
I'll have the answer shortly.
Just bring him to the chest.
Piece of profiling work.
Okay. You did it! Rather than taking the treasure chest to the king, you need to bring the king to the treasure chest. Then you just need to do 1 round trip.
That was a fascinating one, Emiliana. The puzzle was perfectly fine, but the way you opened that box when I specifically asked you not to was not. I'm sorry, I just can't help myself. The curiosity would kill me if I didn't look.
Okay, let's look behind this. Behind this.
Yeah! The mirror, the reflection, it was hideous. Alright then, we found it, so it won't be long before. Yes, you were right. Any moment now.
One is advised not to approach the mirror, ma'am.
Right are you. Hello, Wooster. I presume this is the morbid mirror?
Indeed, ma'am. The discovery of it here is in the cellar is unexpected. Nevertheless, it is certainly the mirror in the question, reflecting, as it does, a singularly unpleasant image. Even as we speak.
That is your own face, Wooster.
Indeed, ma'am. It is said that the looking glass harbors magical powers. One is reminded of a deep reflective puzzle. Perhaps you are acquainted with it.
Deep reflections. Get your light to shine on the treasure at the bottom of the lake. Beneath the water lie... Get your light to shine on this treasure at the bottom of the lake. Beneath the water lie mysterious crystals that reflect light just like mirrors. If you select one of these crystals, it more than doubles in size, and you can change the direction in which your light travels. They say something happens if the treasure is illuminated. Okay. We'll do that. Boom. Okay, nope, that's not gonna work. Okay. Okay. Just gotta mess with it. Okay. No, that's not gonna work. Ah, there we go. Nope, not doing anything. Okay. Nope. Just gotta experiment. Gotta experiment with it. Okay. Okay. Just gotta bounce over here. Okay, sorry if my mind is out of it. My mind is scattered like the wind. And there we go. Or maybe not. Okay. There we go.
This analysis would be simplicity itself. That was just a simple piece
Puzzle
of
solved. Hooray. You did it! When the light reached the treasure, it mysteriously floated up to the surface. It looks like it was searching for a new owner. There's more than one way to get the light to reach the treasure. You can do it by making 4 crystals big, or 8. Pay attention with it, and you can see how many ways you can find it. Executed most keenly, ma'am. If I may venture to remark, logic is a powerful tool indeed.
It couldn't have been simpler.
Now, if you will be kind enough to excuse me, I have a matter to attend to.
Butlering is a busy profession, I see.
Never mind that. Look at this. There's a void behind the mirror. Ah, a severed head. Save your vocal cords, Miriana. Just let CzarThwomp destroy his. It's just a mannequin's head. Yes, the head is positioned so that it appears to be an image in the center of the mirror. Oh yes, and in fact, this is a mirror at all. It's made of some special reflective glass. You can actually see through it. There's even a large lamp behind the mannequin's head to illuminate it. Look, which gives the illusion of a severed head reflecting in a mirror. Allora, the mystery of the morbid mirror is solved. Gosh, that only leaves one of the White House horror stories remaining. We're murdering this investigation. Yes, it seems that rather than working separately, joining forces has really paid off. If you think so, I don't. Oh? What I need for a successful investigation is information, not collaboration. The only person I can rely on is myself. Other people are a distraction.
Thanks for the pep talk, Emiliana. Talk about thinking. You're top dog.
Anyways, enough of this. Clearly, the morbid mirror is just another trick. Somebody around here is setting up these so-called supernatural phenomenon. Is everything all right, Miss Layton? I just heard a strong sense that somebody is watching us. The last of the 6 horrors, you mean? The searching soul. I couldn't say, but I think it would be a good idea to return to the living room.
Okay, there we are. We're almost done with this case. Almost done with it. Like I said, a short case. Okay, back to living room. Come on, living room. Let me select it. Let me select.
That's strange. No Wooster. But he was just in here, wasn't he?
Look.
It's a ghost.
Oh, yes, that is the most realistic ghost I have ever seen. Woo, woo. I'm not even doing effort.
Where'd it go? It just vanished. No, it went down the corridor over there. Oh, listen, I can hear footsteps. Is someone climbing the stairs or something? Come along, everyone, after it.
Okay, let's go upstairs.
Are you alright, Liza? Goodness me, whatever is the matter? You all look as white as sheets.
Where's the ghost? We were on its heels. Oh yes, it couldn't have been Liza that was the ghost this whole time. Liza and her penchant for arts and crafts. She could not have possibly created this entire setup to fool people.
It doesn't appear to be in here though. It must have vanished. You didn't see anything then, Liza? Oh dear, you haven't been plagued by it. You haven't been plagued by a terrifying ghost, have you? Well, we saw a ghostly white figure, certainly. Oh my goodness, the house really is cursed. You didn't see anything yourself, Liza? No, nothing. I've just been in this room, though. Well, this is where the ghost was headed, and there are no other rooms it couldn't have disappeared into. Are you trying to suggest, Katrielle, that passed through a solid wall? Well, ghosts are ephemeral things. It could have simply disappeared. Just like they appear out of nowhere sometimes, too. Liza, do you have any idea why ghosts might be appearing in your home? No idea whatsoever. Although I feel like I do understand how a ghost might feel sometimes. Whatever do you mean by that? All alone in the dark? The poor ghosts must be very lonely, I imagine. I think they wander through looking for company, really. Just like this puzzle.
A black and white conundrum. The black ghosts travel along the white paths, and the white ghosts travel along the black paths. They've been split up from their friends in the black and white maze. Use the 5 panels to connect the maze paths so that the white ghosts are reunited with each other and the black ghosts are reunited with each other too. Press and hold the A button to pick up panels so that you can move them and complete the maze in the right hand frame. The panels that are already placed cannot be moved. Okay.
Okay, let's see. No, sorry. Press the wrong button. Okay. Okay. Complete the maze in the right frame. Okay. That's not gonna work. We need a black one that goes down. Like, no, that's not gonna work either. There we go. Or maybe not. Can't rotate that one, can we? No, we cannot. Okay, that one doesn't connect. Okay, that one gives something. But yet the path still doesn't connect. Okay. There we go. That's something, alright. That definitely does something for us. Okay. Next piece of the puzzle. No, that's not gonna work. That's a go. Okay, that does something. That does something. Okay. We're on to something. That's not gonna work. If only we can move it around so that way it's easier to maneuver. That's not gonna help. Okay. That should do it. Okay. Okay, let me just check. Wait, no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either. Okay. Let me just check. I could have sworn I had the right thing. I could have sworn I had the right puzzle down. Okay. This should do it. But I just want to make sure. I need to double check. I need to double check this final puzzle of this case. The final puzzle. The final countdown. Aha. Yep. Good thing I checked. Okay, yeah, see, this is what happens when I do this sort of thing at midnight. It messes with my head. It messes with my head indeed. Okay. Well, at least I got the puzzle mostly right on my initial try.
This is an interesting one.
Boom. There we are. You did! Now the black and white maze is all joined up again and the pairs of ghosts have been reunited. Fortunately, rightfully good for you.
People are so scared of ghosts, aren't they? But even ghosts can have friends. Unlike me, all alone in this ridiculously large house. Liza.
I suppose the ghost we just saw was the so-called searching soul?
Yes, and I didn't see any signs of trickery this time, unlike the other 5 apparently supernatural phenomenon. So perhaps, golly, it was a real ghost. Or it could be the girl who was just talking about how she feels like a ghost at times. Of course it wasn't. It must have been a trick of some kind. A searching soul roaming around looking for company.
Okay, and with that, we are done. We have done it. Another case. Okay, take us away. Okay, let's do this.
Now I've uncovered the truth. This mysterious history. Interesting. I've just completed my own profiling assessment and reached a conclusion too. Well then, it looks like it's time to reveal the truth about the White House horse and the ghosts that roam its corridors. It seems we both arrived at the truth at the same time. How disappointing. Let's go into Liza, shall we? Liza, we've managed to ascertain the truth about all the strange happenings here. You have? Goodness, that's a surprise. I must say, nobody else managed to. I was expecting you to be a little happier at the news. Oh no, I am happy. Please do tell me everything you've learned. It turns out the ghosts here weren't haunting the house after all. What they've been haunting is your heart.
deduced the identity of your ghost. It's Miss Seeker. First name, Attention.
Who?
No, that's not right. Let me rephrase. Not Miss Attention Seeker, but
That girl looks just so pissed off right now. She doesn't want to be in this game.
Liza, you used your wonderful craft skills to make ghosts yourself, didn't you? You deliberately engineered all this fuss, setting the people who came to investigate an impossible puzzle to solve. Liza, you've been lonely, haven't you?
I'm so sorry. I just needed company. I needed someone to talk to. Anyone. I just couldn't bear it any longer.
The internet is a thing. Unless the internet wasn't created in the Professor Layton universe, the Professor Layton universe, we can have time machines. Basically, ancient civilizations that have attacking robots, and also just vengeful orphan who basically built a giant death machine. But yet, internet is not a thing.
Well, you can always call on me, Liza. I'll be happy to chat with you anytime you like.
Oh, Katrielle, you're too kind.
And don't worry, I'll give you my very best consultation rate.
You going to charge her?
Well, how else are you going to keep the agency alive?
You realise Liza hasn't been over for a chinwag, even once. You think she's dressing up as ghosts again?
No pause for alarm, Shirl. Liza has plenty of new friends now. Ghost hunters have flocked to the house.
Yeah, and then knowing Katrielle, she probably just revealed it to everyone. She revealed the mysteries of the house to the world, and so just everyone's bored out of their skulls.
She's even set up a club for people interested in that sort of thing. It's called the Supernaturalists.
It is.
Perhaps they'd be interested in a supernatural talking dog, huh?
Hey, I'd wear clothes if I could. Anyway, I'm pleased for Liza. At least she doesn't have to be a lone wolf anymore.
Yes, although she may be overcompensating. They seem to have ghost parties at the house every single day now. She sent this photograph. Look.
I say.
Shocking.
She was a ghost of her true potential. She was a ghost of her true potential for so long, just wandering in that big lonely house for somebody to notice her, to be her friend. Now she has dozens of friends, and she can finally start enjoying her life.
Save the game. Yes, save. Save. Get me out. Okay. Anyways, I think now would be a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you came by to watch this stream. It was great having you, and I hope to see you next time. And I really apologize for basically the music playing for the stream. Trust me, it's not going to be playing tomorrow. Don't worry. You won't have to hear this tomorrow, just when I'm streaming this game. So anyways, if you like the stream, start following if you haven't already. Without seeing you next time. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. And without seeing you next time, bye.